I'm getting more coffee.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna.
Uh,
I have alcohol at the moment, so I'm a little bit drunk, which will suit my character a little bit more well because he is a rock
Yeah, I'm only
star.
allowed to have like one drink tonight because of these meds.
yeah, please. Please. The worst thing ever is mixing medication and alcohol.
Well, it's not. There's not a huge alcohol warning on it. It just says that if you drink, if you're like drinking alcohol, be prepared for drowsiness. With this particular medication, so it's like
I
okay,
mean,
that means one
And
if
drink.
medication then.
if you're drinking alcohol, aren't you already prepared for drowsiness though?
Exactly.
Hell
But usually
yeah.
that's after like 3 drinks, and that depends on the
Yeah.
type of alcohol.
I mean,
But
true. Sure.
yeah, so it's like I can have like one small glass of wine with dinner tonight. As long as I've
Mhm.
got plenty of food, I should be good.
Well,
But
I got strong. It's good.
but so how is everyone today? And I'm sorry we
Drunk
couldn't get
and
together for yesterday.
That's fine.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm okay. I'm just happy that we can play now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam.
I was running all weekend.
Woo.
So I had the game Friday night. I had the the game on a game last night with some people. On I know I provided a link at one point for that particular site, but I had a game for them, and yeah, now I'm here with you guys, and everyone's here. We're just waiting on coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling the doctor I shouldn't, in theory, be okay. So should be good there.
I hope so.
Do you guys remember where we last left off?
Yeah.
I
Crescent
think-
was in a murderous rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the tower. We all took a rest because, like, some of us are still. I am still exhausted. And we were going to go back to the temple to solve the problem, or did Mordekaiser give us the info we wanted?
No, I think we're going to the mirror.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we're not.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh, Will's got a plan.
No,
Will's got a
we're
plan.
not.
That's right. Yeah, Will's got a plan.
Because Will had an idea when he first got to
I
when
mean,
he first got to the Baldur's Gate part of hell,
Oh yeah, we're just blowing up the base.
and he was so reassured by Mordecai himself that he was fucking right.
Oh.
yeah, let's trust the crazy famous wizard.
Yeah, okay, so I don't really know about him. But if a wizard says I'm right, I'm probably right.
Wow.
I mean,
Which is if I'm right, I'm probably right.
I would say it's worth a shot. Granted,
My next character is going to be a wizard.
Like, it's a supposedly famous wizard says I'm right.
So maybe I'll just be a supposedly famous wizard. It's fine.
You have an entertainer background. You used to be a stand-up comedian.
There you go.
yes, you are famous, but not as a wizard.
No, exactly. Just famous.
Just famous.
Imagine if you were a bad
Shouldn't
stand-up
the word be
comedian and you got
infamous?
hit by a rock.
Infamous, yeah.
Isn't that just hooked up with bad, kind of like being a bandit?
Kinda, yeah.
The
It's like,
infamous bandit.
yeah, exactly.
Imagine being a bad comedian and then you get hit by a wizard stone or something and it gives you powers. And that's how you became a wizard. By being
You're a
bad
wizard,
on
Larry.
stage.
Hmm.
But I just gave these powers, so technically
You're a
I'm
hazard,
still a
Larry.
hero.
You're high, Larry.
Technically, Harry Potter is actually a sorcerer, not a wizard.
So no, we'll thinks that we've been down in hell for long enough, and if we can take a direct approach, he would rather take the direct approach.
Well, then let's blow some shit up.
The only thing he would have us stay longer for would probably be to help the Holophant.
Oh,
But
so
that-
Will does care.
Well, I mean,
Care is a big word.
feel bad for it, but
At least somebody still fucking does. Now Rhiannon's dead.
I mean, hey,
Poor
Gamal
little
is on the
Halifax.
case.
no, we're going on a demolition mission.
Oh, goody.
I'm gonna look.
By the way, did I just see a message in Roll20 about new light? Dynamic lighting update.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
We'll find
Yes.
out.
So
Yeah.
far, it has. Oh my goodness! Look at that. I like it.
My players hate dynamic lighting in my Roll20 game.
But that's because you can hide the dragon around the corner.
Mhm.
Yes, you can.
They are grumbly about it, but I enjoy it.
Oh
mean-
my goodness!
I'd say it's fair. It's scary though.
Yeah, they don't know how close to a TPK they are. It's fine.
TPK is always just around the corner.
I mean,
Yeah, especially whenever they piss off everything in the Fane of the Night Serpent and the Tomb of Annihilation. It's fine.
Oh,
You know what?
Yes.
You know, I never have that problem. I always know when there's a TP coming. It's every game because my track record.
No, that's not a total party kill. That's just a you party.
Yeah,
you
no,
kill.
that's a me kill. Yeah,
That's
so,
a you die.
I mean, if, my character won't know the party anymore, so I guess
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know why it always happens to you, Quentin. Jesus.
look,
Yep.
it's
mate,
fine.
Yep.
I don't know.
Look,
And,
I get
and unfortunately, because of the one day I gave you his character to pick, it seems that his curse got transferred onto you, and you died the next session. It was horrifying.
I didn't even put two and two together with that motherfucker.
look.
Oh, wait. Are we saying that Quinton's curse is gone and now
Wait.
it has been
Oh
moved?
no.
Oh no.
No one is ever going to control Will.
That's
No.
a
I
horrible.
look at it this way.
If that
I get
happens,
to play
it's
it-
all my fault for asking her to take on your character, and for that I am so fucking sorry.
Shuttle has the Quinton curse.
On the positive side, I get to play new characters every week.
Shuttle, what you need to do is baptize yourself in some
Oh
holy
my god.
You know, when I get a character ID, I can just be like, okay, I'll just have to wait 2 sessions and then I can go.
Oh, jeez.
So you said this is a new world record for how long your character's been alive for?
I don't.
Technically, Dee's been alive for longer. Remember, he
Yeah,
was sidelined with a
Grant-
broken neck.
Grant, I don't think that technically counts though.
Yes, he really died.
He was AFK for like 5 months.
Yeah, and
I-
he really died from that. It was, it was
5
awesome.
months.
Like it's a snap.
Wait, how are we going to blow up these chains?
Magic.
Do you
We have-
magic to
We
blow
have a
it?
secret weapon
Wait, weren't we looking for the
called a
sword?
pill.
Oh, fuck this sword.
Yes, we were.
No, fuck it.
You know what they say: when there's a will, there's a way.
Hey!
No, when there's a will, there's a giant catastrophe abound.
Yay. Should we try and like blow all of the chains up at once? Because technically speaking, if it's trying to float upwards and we cut off like 1 and 2, then it's just going to be like half the city's going up into the
It's
sky.
probably just you put there by magic chains.
I mean,
It's fine.
yeah,
Probably like
You're on the right track.
I mean, that's a good observation, because if we got 2 of the chains, like, everyone will just fall off, and I don't think that would be better.
Just give him a message. Hold on
They're
to something.
inside building. It's fine.
Give him a message. Hold on.
We're not exactly walking around out in the middle of nowhere on the street. They're in a building. They should be fine.
I guess. I guess you're right. I mean, it's not my problem. I don't care about these people,
I mean,
so...
sure, they might get a bit injured and hurt, and some might die, but you know.
And then-
So good news for
We're
you
willing to
guys.
take.
I've been calculating where exactly on the map the floating city is, and it is floating very high up, so that you guys aren't like coming into contact with it as you're racing back and forth across the ground. But the main notice is that it is over the River Styx, so I know that it is approximately here on the map.
Oh, zoom out. Okay, got it.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
So the chains are somewhere around that general area, like on each side of the coast, if I remember correctly.
God, I hate that river.
Same.
Well, it's at least away from... I thought for a second it was back by Harmon's Hill, but it's actually south of that.
Yeah, it's actually not too far from the Stygian gates, the Stygian docks, sorry, that you guys went to.
Yeah.
Did we have a long rest?
I
Yeah.
don't. Well,
We had one.
I don't think we did. We decide to do a long rest or not?
I mean,
You
I-
came
Some
in
people
here
did and some people
from
didn't.
after your expedition to the obelisk, and have been chatting with most of you have been chatting with the simulacron, thinking that it's Mordecai and himself, where one of your companions, actually discovered Boulder, not Boulder, discovered Mordecai. I was looking at pictures for Boulder's Gate to see if I can.
I discovered Boulder, an ancient Nordic god,
Well,
one of the few dead ones.
yes, the one who's
He who will rise again after Ragnarok.
or before Ragnarok. Have you ever seen Too Human? Played Too Human. It's not the best game. They spent years working on development, and it is not a great game. I had such high hopes for it, but they screwed up.
Yep.
Yes, I think Cinna tried to take a rest because she's got 4 levels of exhaustion, and then Crescent went crazy.
It's fine.
So we were interrupt.
And
We
not,
didn't.
and not in the fun, crazy, like.
No, in the he's about to kill everybody in the party kind of way.
So we haven't had a long rest just yet.
Uh-uh.
Just making sure. Just
Um,
having-
I did have a question for you, Grizz,
Alright.
and I just don't. I'm not sure how this would work. So, the new ranger has that ability, which is tireless, which on a short rest for spending 1 hour, basically you can lose a level of exhaustion. Does that mean if she goes into a 4-hour trance, she can lose 4 levels of exhaustion?
You know what? I think that is a good way of thinking about it.
Cool. Thank you. But yeah, we haven't had a long rest yet.
There's no limit on that. Like,
No, not
No.
for not for losing the exhaustion. The temporary HP that she can get per day, it's equal to her wisdom modifier.
oh,
But for losing the exhaustion levels, no.
Hmm.
As long as she takes I'll put it in the chat. There you go. It's actually really cool.
useful,
Yeah, especially when you're in hell.
especially when you're in hell.
But yeah. So I think we were having a standoff and Will popped up in the middle. I think that's where we're at right now.
Right, that's right.
Cinna's kind of staring at Crescent and is standing in front of the group. and then Will popped up. That's the last I remember.
I think we got you and Crescent talked a bit further.
Mm.
I don't remember though.
We revealed some stuff out of character. Oh, there was a little bit in character, yeah. I think Senna told. Was Senna able to calm Crescent down?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then she would walk over and then just put a hand on his shoulder. He's neither here now. Nobody here but us.
And it's annoying.
I know. I don't like this Galen Cool either. We'll find him and send him back. This is why we're here. This is why we're helping them. Somebody like that doesn't deserve to walk amongst the living, altering time and fate like that. You will be able to get your vengeance.
He just nods.
Just kind of does like a reverent little bow as well. And turns back to the group. Looks down at the little gnome. So
Hello.
you have a plan?
I have. Well, I've had a plan for a long time.
Okay. I'm gonna.
It kind of got dismissed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna sit down because I can't see straight. Okay. And she collapses back against the wall. Because 4 levels of exhaustion still.
You look tired.
How observant.
Yes, quite. So, we are trying to find this sword so that we can break the chains with it. And set free the people of Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had a chat with Mordenkainen back there, not that one, the rude one in the back. Well, from his point of view, he doesn't feel like the sword is used. Like, we don't need it.
Mm.
So rather than going on this wild goose chase, helping a famous wizard locate some kind of a obelisk, and then talk to the demon there, and then set the demon free with a mirror, and then cross the entirety of hell just to get to that mirror, and then back again, and then release the demon who might attack us or not, and then might lead us to the Bleeding Citadel that might contain the sword, and so on and so forth. Rather than doing all of that, we just go back to where the chains are attached and break them. Or break the ground in which they are sitting on.
You didn't try that first.
Yeah, seems like a good idea to me.
Holy shit, I never thought I would say this to you two, but I'm glad you're here. Yes, I had this idea before, back when we first arrived to this hellish landscape, looking for one of my companion's brothers. And I did bring up that perhaps I could deattach the chains. It would be a tremendous work, of course, but instead we kind of moved on to other things, and then we got kind of sidetracked and then we left, and I was kind of content with being out of here. And
Then we came back.
then we came back. Why?
Liked it so much the first time, decided to come again.
And I think that I at least think that the best course of action is simply to break the chains with our own might.
All right.
I'm sure this sword would make it easy, but I don't think it's impossible for us to do it.
Question to the DM. I'm just assuming that like Crescent and Cinna came in and we didn't really wander around a whole lot. We just kind of got teleported in, so we wouldn't have seen like
Correct. You
if the
basically-
chain. Okay.
You basically only know Harmon's Hill and everything past that.
Okay. Cool. Just verifying. Thank you. All right. Well, that seems easy enough.
Right?
Yeah, I don't understand why you guys didn't do that from the start.
Well, I mean, I guess we, as I said, we got sidetracked. We always get sidetracked.
Well, sounds like a good plan to me.
So, are you guys up for that? I mean, it's probably not going in the right direction, even though we don't know where the Bleeding Citadel is. We might as well be walking in the right direction without knowing it. Hell, maybe we'll pass the Bleeding Citadel on the way there.
Oh, that would be amazing. I mean, might as well try it, I guess.
If we all could just think of something. I mean, Crescent over there is, well, quite a sharp person. And I think he himself could probably do a lot to cut the chains. I could manipulate the ground. I'm sure there are a lot of you could do much to break the chains. And we don't have to do it all at the same time. We can take it slow and like methodically. Like we don't have to rush things.
Alright then.
Because that is why we came here in the first place, to free the people of Baldur's Gate.
Yes. And then Lulu came into the
Yes.
picture.
Yes, Lulu.
That was the true beginning of the Wild Goose Chase.
I want to help you, Lulu, but I don't know how.
The little Hollyphant who's been like basically floating in a corner, looking sad, and kind of looks over and says, "But if we don't find the sword, my angel won't return to herself."
Right, but sometimes people just can't help.
Also, I would like to pose this question to you, Lulu. Your memory, from what I can see,
Jesus
isn't quite what could have problems.
I'm fine.
What? Good. Glad you're okay.
Are you looking at my little drawing?
Oh no! It was Quentin grabbing a bag of crisps or whatever the fuck that was.
It's like ice in a glass, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I was just drawing out all of the chains that
Oh yeah, I saw that.
the city is attached to.
Yeah, that works. How do you know that the sword will actually help her or them? Your angel. If your memory's so flawed.
I think it will remind her who she really is.
Maybe you should just write her a note.
The elephant trumpets sadly.
Hmm.
What? Notes help me remember things.
I'm here to help you all. By order of the Queen. Whatever you want to do. And if it helps, whatever you're doing helps us get to Galen, the better.
Who knows what will help us get to Galen?
Well, then we just follow your lead then. Maybe we just follow this thread and see where it leads us. I need to go to sleep though.
And you
I will-
face plant on the floor.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Just goes to sleep.
Yeah, and she just passes out.
The
So
Mordecai and Simulacra that the majority of you have been chatting with, just kind of lets out a sigh and says, "Oh, very well. You can spend the equivalent of the night here and rest up."
Oh, I knew I could trust you, Kynan. I'm gonna call you Kai. Because we're friends now.
Oh my
He
God.
sighs.
Oh lord.
So, Iron Roses, what would you like to do?
Well, if there's a possibility to sleep in a safe spot in hell, sleep.
Yeah. Well, before we sleep, I'm going to crush the angel amulet pendant,
You said
so
you did that
I can
last
go.
session.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I didn't have it done on my,
Okay, so your character
Cheat.
sheet didn't reflect it. Okay.
but I just yeah. So I didn't know if I said it last session. I'm pretty sure I did, but
Yeah.
I didn't have it on the character sheet, so I was like,
Okay.
should say it again just in case.
So you're back to neutral.
Back to neutral.
Will is probably reading the book
But
a little
better
bit.
than- But better than being lawful, huh? All right. What are you
Yeah.
reading in the? What are you studying in the book, Will?
Gnomes!
Ah, studying the gnome pages.
That's adorable.
Oh, this is all rubbish.
Simulacra looks at you and goes, "Excuse me."
Why are we after the halflings? Isn't this bad enough we have to share a chapter with them?
Simulacra actually looks blank at this. I think it's because most people want to know more about halflings than gnomes.
Rude!
Oh, get it.
Not my
Oh wow.
Well, there seems to be interesting things in here anyway, so good on ya.
Well, there's plenty in there about the Blood War. You should be able to learn.
Yes, blah, blah, blah.
Here.
Blah blah.
Simulacra just kind of folds his arms.
Devils and demons, blood, war, blah, blah, blah. Let's see about... no, do you have anything about gnomish food around here? Let's see. And that's what Will is doing.
Will is studying the Mordekainen's Tome of Foes.
Specifically, the chapter containing gnomes and their deities.
Which they share with the halflings.
Excuse you?
The chapter. They share the chapter with the halflings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have fighting words.
Oh, wow.
Character.
I know, yeah.
I imagine the simulacrum accidentally said that and misphrased it.
There's a whole chapter on the Blood Wars, a whole chapter on dwarves, a whole chapter on elves, a whole chapter on Gith. But the chapter on halflings and gnomes is one chapter.
Will made a point to Mordecai and asked last time if he put those two races in the same chapter because they're so short.
Oh,
He
my.
essentially confirmed it, yeah.
Oh, God.
Because
short
the
on
chapters
information.
are that short.
Oh, my. Jeez.
Long rest, I can switch up my spells. That's got something I'm doing as well.
I feel like
Long
crushing
rest.
goes, and just lays down somewhere.
Like, long
Oh,
rest.
like,
I get nothing.
I get one hit die and one hit point back.
Can I take another long rest? Because you said I took one because I got here on the motorcycle.
Yeah, you already took your long rest.
Damn it.
So you are far away from that at the moment.
Exhaustion. Why did they invent that? Wizards of the Coast.
Chris Perkins is just sitting there going, yes, I'm a bastard.
Goodness.
Alright.
Do we need to make wisdom saves in the tower?
Yes, you do. That's why Mordekainen has that huge stock of amulets. He sold
Got
them
it.
to you, remember?
Yeah, I remember now.
But we roll with advantage, don't we? Because we're in the tower.
No.
No? I thought that the tower had some protection against the effects and it gave us advantage, didn't it?
Mm. Wisdom saves.
Alright.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Damn it.
When we make these wisdom checks, do we like feel anything?
1 second, please.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, I just had to switch open the page. Alright. Ow. Ow. Okay, so anyone who made a less than a D10, roll a 1d4. So that'd be you, Jesse. Alright, so you've got 3 days. Once more you feel the lawful evilness sink back into your system.
I like that the people in our party mostly just complain about the lawful part of that.
Yeah. Yep, just the lawful, not the evil.
Hey, I originally was evil, so
To be fair, I kind of want to fail this one because I'm done with being exhausted.
That's true.
Well,
It wouldn't that be that hard of an alignment shift anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the lawful would be more of an alignment shift than the evil.
I like the idea that Crescent has no idea what the fuck's going on with these people and why they're getting so tired so quickly.
yeah.
It was the same for Billy until he turned neutral. And then he just suddenly started to feel tired.
Um, could Will estimate whether or not he thinks they can make it to the riverbank of the Styx, where the chains are,
Well,
until the next long rest?
they can probably make it to then. It's still some ways away, but you know, with your wild shape and other things of that nature, or fly spells and whatnot, you do have a shot.
Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I guess
Also,
I.
you guys get up. You find out that Smiler the Defiler has left the party and has
No!
gone somewhere.
Yes.
No, I can't skip exhaustion anymore.
It's gone, finally.
About time he left.
Damn it. So, are we gonna cross the river again? Is that what's going on?
Well,
Well, there's chains on our side of the river, so we'll deal with those first.
yeah.
Sounds
And
good.
then
You
we have to cross the river.
You guys actually don't know that. You don't have the chain information. You just know.
I mean,
that
wouldn't we have passed that area?
We dropped down over the edge and
Yeah, but you didn't climb down the chains. You flew down.
oh yeah, we
So
flew down
you
because
sort of know where one is. I just put it. I just kind of put that up so you could see where the circle
Oh,
was.
because Harmon's Hill's on this side, right?
Harmon's Hill's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah,
And
it's
if
on that side.
Because we would have climbed down on the other side because we had to go across the sticks. So
Yeah, but you were.
we at least know there's a one.
Yeah, you went across by the Stygian dock, so you know where things are north of that. That's why I put
We're
that.
over
And
here.
at one point, you would probably have seen at least one of the chains, maybe two of the chains, when you were over by the spawning trees.
I mean, Crescent has no fucking clue because he wasn't here when you guys
Yeah.
got down originally. But like,
Yeah.
because
The rest.
they did see at least one chain because there was people fighting around it.
Yeah, I remember that.
alright. Will is switching up his spells so that he can take on chains.
Yeah, I imagine Senna, because she only needed 4 hours, she'll wake up and then... Is there like a... You just said there was like a balcony, right, Grizz?
Yeah, that's where you guys came up in the first place. There's a balcony.
Yeah, she'd be out there waiting for the party to wake up and then doing her usual, like, typography.
Well, if you're trying to to map the area, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Funny thing, whenever I made this character, to be doing that, didn't realize that part of it, and then read it in the book, and I was like, fuck me. I genuinely didn't know.
Well, you met the DC, so you're good.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what she does. She maps the planes. Yeah.
Well, these are sorts of places that can drive you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the rest of you guys doing as you wake up?
I'll play a bit with my knives. I mean, I've been basically staring at them for 2 hours now. One over 8 hours.
I'm gonna do some wake up music. Just some calming, relaxing wake up music.
Will has been sleeping using the book as a blanket.
Guys will
That's
wake
It's gonna be a
up.
well-used book, but
You guys will be waking up to Mitch.
oh yeah,
Mm.
death metal in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Soothing death metal jazz.
Soothing death metal.
I mean, yes, I can see that.
Oh
that's-
my god.
Well, yeah.
I haven't decided on all my spells.
So does anyone know where these are?
Well, I mean, attached to Baldur's Gate, which is kind of over the river Styx. So, I mean, it's a big floating island with chains attached to it. Pretty easy to follow once we see it.
Alright.
Good morning, El.
Mm-hmm.
Morning.
Money.
Well, I suppose it's time to get out there again.
Yeah. I need to hit something.
How about the chain?
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Oh, well, where was the actual Mordenkainen?
Hmm? Oh, let's see here. Down the corridor, up the staircase, down another corridor, to the right, down a staircase, through a portal, and then into the Feywild, out of the Feywild, into the
Feywild?
Shadowfell, and then in from the Shadowfell you take a right, and then end up in the elemental plane of water, where you swim down into another staircase, where you end up in a study.
Her mouth is agape just staring at you right now.
I'm lying. It was down the corridor to the left.
Thank you.
Sorry, Weaving was impressive.
Well, I did sense a portal here, so that actually made sense. That's why I was kind of confused. I didn't realize how many portals were here. I really was astonished there for a second, Will.
I was astonished you fell for it.
Well, I sensed a portal to a different dimension here, so I didn't know if it was true or not.
Oh, well, maybe we don't need the Scar Lady to get back. Maybe we just need to pay Kai.
Kai? Who's Kai?
You know Kai. My pal Kai.
I don't know Kai. I know Lunisa. I know Biddy.
You know Kai, my pal, the famous wizard.
You mean Morton Kynan?
Yes, Kai.
You're on a abbreviated first name basis? Or
Well,
what?
yes, of course.
Oh my god.
Must have made a real impression. Okay. I was just gonna ask him. I was curious where the portal went to. But yeah, just hold on one second. I'm gonna ask him real quick. And she'll go and talk to Mordenkainen about what she
Good
said
luck.
in the bottom of the turtle
Watch out for the traps.
tower.
The
Traps?
simulacron, who's currently reading a book, looks up. Yes, this is something I can do for you.
Oh, I guess I could just ask you. That works.
Kind of frowns.
He'll do.
Oh my god.
I am pretty good at being in tune with the vibrations of the different planes of existence, sensing entrances, exits, portals. And I sensed something at the bottom of the tower, and I was curious where it went to.
It allows me to move my tower from one plane to another. It can't be
Oh, that's cool.
used to just run through. It moves the entire tower.
That's fascinating, actually.
Well, there are some cities out there that actually have some things like that that can shift from one plane to another, usually to a specific plane. My tower can shift to many planes.
That's awesome. She's genuinely impressed. Okay. What, so you just decided to move your whole tower here because you were studying?
Yes, studying more effects of the Blood War and recent events with Baldur's Gate, for example, have required further study.
Out of character, why do I feel like we got this information last session and I'm just remembering this now?
He might have said it last session, but you've slept since then, so.
Yeah, sorry. I just realized that. Never mind, let's go break some chains, motherfuckers! Sorry. I just realized, as soon as he said that, I was like, wait, I feel like I've gotten this information before. Alright, well, sorry to make you repeat yourself.
To be truthful, your character was completely exhausted and might have
That's
completely
fair.
forgotten, so it's in keeping with her character.
Fair. Alright, thanks for letting us stay here, and yeah, talk to you later. Turns to Will. Kai?
He lets out a long, exasperated sigh. Hopefully you will not be coming back to disturb me soon.
See you later, Kai.
Goodbye, little gnome.
I'm not getting the sense that he really enjoyed your company, Will.
He's just really shy. I call him Shy Kai. We're just waving.
He does not wave back.
Oh.
I'm making it hard for you, am I, Shuttle?
Very hard, very hard. Okay, I'm fine.
I'm glad that I can play Will because I always have a smile on my face when he does say something stupid.
Rebecca, I need to get some aspirin for headache.
Stupid part of my brain that comes off with dialogue is like, yes, I'm free. I can say whatever I want.
All right, to the chains then.
Mm-hmm. To the chains, and Will starts walking in the direction and like turns around and goes that way.
So you guys ride the balcony lift down back to the ground, and find yourself once again near the on the shores of the River of Blood. It is still just as oppressive out here as it had been when you went into the tower. And every once in a while in the distance, you see storms of some kind of rain that you imagine is most unpleasant because it definitely does not look clear. It looks like kind of this yellowish color beating down upon the landscape.
Oh, goody.
Great.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll her temp HP. I'm burning a tireless before we start. 2010 plus 3. Nice. Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back. So, your little gnome friend, Will, has a good direction to head in. Will, as leader of the group, roll a survival check.
Whoa. Well, rolling for the survival check.
Who would like to roll for the perception?
Can I give advantage to Lanisa?
Alright. Linissa, you okay with that?
Or are you at disadvantage?
I mean, I'm at disadvantage, but with your help, it would be a straight roll. So
I can do a perception check with +6.
Yeah, I've got plus 6 as well.
yeah, I got plus 12.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, it worked out.
Or flat roll.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a 32, but.
Alright.
We'll say it's good enough.
You guys continue on your way, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary out there. Everything looks, well, a bit calm would be a best way to put it.
Will is finally able to keep up with the group because he's not exhausted that much.
Alright, next check.
Will we continue on with the survival as well?
Yep, survival and perception, guys. Well, Will is doing survival, one of the other of you is doing perception.
Oof.
Should I do perception again?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm just giving you, yeah. Go for it.
Yeesh.
Hey, we both rolled a 3.
Yep,
Mhm.
and you don't see anything bad out there. Everything's good still so far. Alright. So at this point, everybody roll me your Constitution saving throw.
Alright, Will is walking now.
Everybody
Yay, I'm
but,
like an equal.
everyone but Erkin
Ah!
and Crescent, of
The
course.
first time first roll with not being evil.
What was the DC again?
The DC is currently 11.
Oh god, thank god.
What level are you at?
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, no.
Wait,
Will,
wait, I have disadvantage.
On
Okay.
Constitution saving throws?
Yeah, I have 3 levels of exhaustion,
Ah.
so disadvantage on attack rolls.
Wait,
And
you
saving
were at
throws.
4 when you walked in when you were in the tower?
When I walked into the tower, I was at 4, then I took
Okay.
a long rest there, so I should
Alright,
be...
yeah, that's what I was checking on that. Okay. Next
So
move.
Will walks for 2 hours and then he is slowed again.
Yeah.
I
Will,
pick up the slow
survival,
one.
and Lanissa, if Lanissa wants to continue with us, perception.
Can because I'm carrying Will, can I give him the help action, give him a better view?
You know what? Sure. So Will, you just get a
He's
straight
slow
roll
again.
for survival.
Hooray.
It's better than before.
Yes. I mean, I would have gotten worse than that if it wasn't for it. Oh boy.
Okay, everyone Constitution saving throw, please.
Hell is rough, yo.
Yeah, can we just leave?
Hell is hella rough, yo.
Uh-huh.
This is the second go.
Oof.
I'm back at 4 people. I'm back
Oh,
at 4.
fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Do I have monk bullshit that helps me?
I don't think so.
Can you carry me, please?
Like that we are changing the name of features to bullshit. Do you have any bullshit that will help me here?
Come on. I got shadow arts. I use shadow to be cults.
There's
that?
no shadow here.
Eric,
Yeah.
do you consent to carry Biddy?
Yeah, I'll carry Biddy.
Alright. So, Cinna, you start feeling tired again. Quentin, you feel like you're about to drop.
Yeah. Oh, yay! My hit points is halved again.
Oh shit. Okay.
God.
Yeah,
I mean, I would say half speed is a problem, but it's like not really that bad because I'm a monk.
You can at least you're at least capable at ranged.
Quentin,
You say that, but
as you start to feel very drowsy, you feel like your health is sliding away. You look off into the distance, and you see a certain caravan of vehicles coming close.
I'm gonna take one of those.
It is the Wandering Emporium.
It's the Wandering Emporium. Oh, hey, we could just knock on the door and go into the tavern and talk to Yalmil there.
You can, yes.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm not exactly fond of that place, but any place for it's a place for rest, I guess. I doubt we're gonna get attacked if we're there.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
all right. We're going to a caravan then.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
you see, as you approach, they have stopped their whatever movement and have been setting up tents. So once again, you see the brightly colored tents that stand clustered together. It's creating an oasis of comfort amid the dread landscape. Huge infernal war machines form a horseshoe about the tents, with curtains made of small rectangular iron plates and lamps dangling from chains showing between them. You could even hear soft music, lilting music, wondrous smells, and all drifting across the landscape as you get nearby.
Oh, and Crescent, you're going to hate this place for 2 reasons, and Sina, you're going to hate this place for probably 1 reason.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, Crescent, they have rules here. Don't break the rules. And for both of you, they do trading in soul coins. You're gonna find that out anyway. Might as well tell you.
Looks at Crescent.
Well, we're not destroying the souls technically, and this is a resting place. My main problem was with it being consumed in those machines.
I think trading with it is an abomination and it should be done away with. People aren't currency.
Yeah, tell that to the devils.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, as those of you who have not been here before get close, you see a sign that says, "All are welcome here. No fighting, no spellcasting, no exceptions." And once again, you see a rather charismatic man, smiling. His eyes roam the group of you as you get close, and he says, "Oh, my friends, you look exhausted. Come, come. You should enjoy the the pleasures of the infernal rapture. That will help you lose some of that tiredness I see in you."
Yeah, you know what? I might actually take you up on that.
Yeah.
What's the
same.
cost?
Probably
Well,
a soul.
Each full meal, which also includes a variety of spa services, costs a single soul coin.
Yes, there we go.
And unlike the food that you'll find in the rest of Avernus, my food is delicious and very restorative.
Question: do you trade in anything else but soul coins?
Unfortunately, while here in Avernus, soul coins are the currency.
Yes.
So, can I help? Could, will you be considering dining in my restaurant tonight?
Hey, how long have you been in hell?
Oh, I come back here every so often.
Do you find it's, effects draining?
Not really, no.
Darn it. Well, I was considering throwing a amulet in the face of him.
One of these days, we'll find someone that he can throw it at.
Will can hit you so hard your alignment.
Oh my god. Yeah, Cinna's not moving. Cinna's
Well, it would be nice to have that kind of restorative treatment, but I am not comfortable with parting with soul coins.
By the way, Plains Traveler, have you guys entered into the arrangement of tents? Or are you guys still standing outside?
Oh, I thought the guy was inside.
Currently he's standing at the doorway to
Oh.
go into the tents, and is basically inviting you guys into the Infernal Rapture.
I mean, I don't think Will has stopped. Like,
I mean, is there anything positive there's in there?
I mean, it's a safe spot to take a small rest if we need to.
Yeah, Cinna's not going in there if it costs a soul coin, so you guys can go in there. She'll stay outside.
Okay.
I don't.
She'll walk into the area, but she's not going inside the rapture. No.
Okay.
I mean, is it a?
If it costs a soul coin, she's not doing it. There's no way the character would.
So
But she can go in the caravan. She'll walk around and stuff, but if you want to throw
might be with her.
Yeah, if you want to throw me in a separate channel, it's fine.
Hey, fancy guy.
And he looks down at Will. Yes.
What happens to rule breakers?
Well, they often forfeit their freedom. As you can see, and he gestures towards many of the tents around, many of these people once upon a time broke the rules and are now traveling with me.
You turn them into slaves.
Indentured servants. They can eventually work their way free.
What did they do?
It depends on which one you are asking about.
Not on so specific. Do you have any examples?
Oh, I've had people attempt to attack me, drunken brawl breaking out, those sorts of things.
All right. I'm just wondering how you keep track of it. I mean, do I see a lot of guards around, or is it really just him?
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage with advantage is a normal roll. Wow.
You look around and you don't see anything that looks like a guard.
How do you keep this place, like, how do you keep them under control?
Oh, I have my means.
Means.
Right. And how do you apprehend them?
Again, I have my means. You are quite a curious little gnome.
Well, I like to know things.
Perhaps I would like to know some things about you as well.
No. Well, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, see, and I won't tell
Unless you want to know it as payment for the treatment.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Persuasion with disadvantage. +1 disadvantage. Here we go.
No,
No.
I'm not that curious.
Ah.
Valiant effort.
So what kind of spells are we talking about here? Like all? Like if I make a flower bud, will you have me enslaved?
If it's a tiny little flower bud, I'm not going to quibble about that. If you're making vines to pull things down, or, making it rain, or casting a fireball, that sort of thing, I will most certainly see you in chains.
See, I'm a gnome, and we have a tendency of just sometimes going poof, and we just disappear. You know how it is, and I hope you don't mind that.
But is it a spell, or is it simply an effect?
It's just, an effect. He lied.
Roll deception.
I know.
So the light cantrip's fine.
He studies you a moment and stays quiet.
I mean, if Will uses the cloak, that's not a spell.
Mm-mm.
That is true, actually. I have many ways of going invisible.
Yeah, I do.
So you wouldn't be lying if you were talking about your cloak.
Wasn't there like a gnomish like racial thing too?
Yep, he also has
And
that.
that.
Yeah. So I thought you were referencing.
Yeah, that is kind of what he was referencing.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of things he could be referencing.
This, yeah.
Will really doesn't know himself.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at the guy. So if I cast the light cantrip, I'm fine too.
Light, yes, I will accept a small light. But sunlight, no, and if it's too bright, well, then you're gonna have a problem.
I don't think
Basically-
it's too bright.
Basically, if it just damages anything, pisses anybody off, or does
Ooh.
any sort of a nuisance, it's
What,
going
what
to be
about a healing spell? What if I heal someone?
Well, healing without consent would be considered an attack, even if it does do them benefit.
Right. And what if it was a spell to protect myself?
Like,
Why
what
would
if
you
he
have
heals?
why would you have need of protection in this place?
Well, what if someone else broke a rule and attacked me?
Well then, they would be mine by right now, wouldn't they?
But would I be yours by right if I protected myself with magic?
I will be able to heal you if necessary. Keep that
But
in
I wouldn't
mind.
want to get hurt now, would I?
So we just need to let ourselves be murdered.
No.
Is that what you're
No.
saying?
If anybody tried to murder you, I would lock them down.
What if you couldn't?
You think that I can't in my caravan?
I don't know.
probably
Kind of vague
best.
about a lot of things, so we don't really know much.
Mhm. Probably best not to use magic at all. Just be careful.
To be fair, I usually don't use a lot of magic.
Mm,
You,
A
my
little
friend,
much.
seem quite magical to me. Now, who wishes to come in and enjoy a lovely feast and a rub down that will make all of your exhaustion go away?
Feel free.
One soul coin per person.
To be fair, I don't think I care. Let
You
me-
don't care about your exhaustion?
No, I care. I mean, I care about the soul coin thing.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying for Senna, like she's gonna stay outside. Y'all do you.
Yeah. So,
Y'all
Yeah.
do you.
so here's what we're gonna do. Anybody who's going into the spa, please move yourself down to second roll 20 group.
Wait, didn't all our soul coins get taken by them? Because I remember specifically me not having any soul coins.
Oh, well,
Didn't
so-
you pick them up after the last body that you searched?
I
Oh,
picked some up.
maybe.
So good luck,
You
guys.
must have mirrored them.
Yeah. I mean, if I might have. I don't remember.
Cinna
though.
has a fair amount, but y'all still have some. I think Will and Biddy have some. So
Will still has 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 coins.
but yeah, Cinna's got a shit ton, but she's not giving you any.
So Will is going to go in and pay for it,
Okay.
but Mischief.
Yeah, Cinna's got 10, but she's not giving up any.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, do I have one? Let me triple check. I don't think I have it written down somewhere.
Who? I don't know what the last body was, but Cinna didn't loot it, so somebody has soul coins. I think it's Biddy. Didn't he say that before he left?
Yeah.
Hey, Biddy.
He's trying to go back to being evil, so he's hoarding his soul coins.
Oh, evil Biddy has joined the party. Got it.
Well, he's not
Hey.
totally evil yet, but I will be watching his behavior and considering that
Fair.
moving him back into the evil zone at some point.
Got it.
Hey, Biddy, can I buy
Biddy
some coins from you?
Biddy already walked through the curtain. He's gone.
I'm gonna look at the owner and I'm just gonna go like, yeah, he's paying for me too. We're close friends.
He thinks for a moment, and basically says, anyone who enters the Infernal Rapture will be signing a contract, and to get out of the contract, they will be paying a coin, and for any other service that they wish. I said the standard fee for a nice feast and a nice massage that will get rid of your exhaustion will only be 1 coin, but I do offer other services. You will be signing a contract, and upon leaving, you'll be paying what you owe, and the contract will be absolved. That's how it works. So go on in.
You know what? I have a better plan. Who's left here? Who is trustworthy and won't screw me over?
Out of character, I'm thinking Cinna.
Yeah. Hey, Cinna. This might be a very weird request.
Alright. What's up?
I give you an iron flask. Can you put me in here and like only bring me out when I'm needed? That way I don't need to deal with this shit.
What?
I give you the iron flask, which is a magical item which can house which can capture a creature not native to this plane with an action, and you can let it out as an action, and thereafter I'm under your control for an hour, and thereafter I'm free to go.
Okay, you want me to bring you out for...
I don't know, like when it's rest time or something, because I don't want to walk anymore.
Are you sure about this?
I mean, I don't have any coins, and I'm pretty tired. And there's
would like to note there is still something in the iron flask at the moment.
I'm pretty sure I released that
Did
a
you?
while ago. Yeah.
Well, like,
The-
you released it off the side of things. Because I thought you picked it back up again is the thing.
The black
No.
pudding?
No,
Yes.
there was a Yanti or something in there.
There was a salamander, but I got away.
Yeah, it was a salamander, but I tried to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it ran away, and then I tried to put the black pudding in there, but it got killed before I could do
okay.
that.
That's what happened. Never mind.
So there's nothing in there.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think that's literally the best options, or else I'm gonna die of exhaustion. So, I'd rather be in there, honestly. If I gotta make a choice, you know what? Put me in there. Like in an hour, I'm gonna go shopping first. I don't have any money, but I'm gonna.
Okay, so
I'm
none
gonna-
of the rest of you are going into the rapture.
I don't know. I don't
if
know
I-
about Jesse.
Yeah, it's just in.
Jesse, you here? Right. Well, so I'm going to check in with the rapture people and come back to you guys later.
But
Okay. So
Chris is
you guys passed by Mahadi, through some what looked like some cloth flaps, and found yourself in some kind of nice antechamber. There, before another set of cloth flaps is an imp holding 2 scrolls, and there is a quill next to it. It says, each person entering into the Infernal Rapture must sign a contract stating that they will pay for all services rendered by the time that they leave. And if you don't
Oh,
like
by
that,
the
you
time
can
that we leave.
You can turn around and go back.
Oh. Oh well, I mean, couldn't I just pay you now?
We don't know what services you'll be taking now, do we?
I thought it was only one service.
Oh no,
I
there
thought
are
it
many
was.
services
I thought it
inside
was.
the Infernal Rapture.
I thought it was just one
We were
one soul
told
coin.
one soul coin.
1 soul coin for dining services that also include the spa. But there are
Yeah,
plenty
that's
of
the.
other services. That's for the base dining service and the base spa. But there are plenty of other services that can be rendered in here.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go for the basic service.
Yeah, me too.
So each of you sign the contract.
I'm gonna look at the contract and
Yeah.
It's
Just-
basically ballparking it. It basically says if you fail to pay, you will not be allowed to leave the Infernal Rapture until you pay for all services rendered. Those who do not have the money to pay will be working a term as an indentured servant in the Infernal Rapture.
okay, so Will just looks at Biddy and goes, "You have soul coins, right?
Of course.
All right, good. Looking at this contract, it makes me think that you should have a good eye on your soul coins while we're in there.
All right.
You wouldn't want to not be able to pay." Will is kind of whispering this to Biddy.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check.
With disadvantage.
That's actually quite good.
Yeah, we'll consider that skill kind of sleight of handy.
So the imp is looking a bit bored, still holding out the contracts.
Well, here goes nothing, Biddy. I hope this doesn't come and bite us in the end.
Yep. Agree.
I guess I could put this on my bucket list. I've signed a contract in hell. Doesn't have to go in on what kind of contract it was, but and I think Will is going to sign it.
Yeah. Billy will sign too.
The imp nods, and the ink glows for a moment as you sign your names. And then the ink kind of rolls up the contracts and puts them someplace safe, as you are admitted past the next cloth flaps into a spacious room that couldn't possibly have fit into the tent you were looking at when you first passed by Mahadi. You see various tables and soft couches. The tables, even the ones that only have two or four chairs around them, are huge, set up for feasts, not simple meals. And there are various servers that appear to be incubi and succubi, wandering this way and that, carrying drinks, carrying plates. And you see people from all walks of the plains kind of gathered at tables, eating and chatting at the moment.
All right. Where do we go for the basic service?
Yeah, the basic service as
A
well.
succubi waitress comes up to you and says, "May I lead you to your table?"
Why, thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
She brings you over to a nice big table that's set with wine and water glasses, various plates, with enough room in the middle for some kind of food dishes. Would you care for an... Let's see. I don't have a nice handout for you because unfortunately I did not buy this on Roll20. But you are handed a menu. And on it, and this one happens to be in common, is a list that says appetizers. Pickled vine blight salad, pan-fried mycenoid cap with garlic butter, spicy shredded sturge sliders. Then it says main dishes. Broiled quippers served in a port reduction. Roasted wereboar seasoned liberally with pepper and paprika. Twice spattered axe beak strips with branded plum sauce. Deep fried miniature giant space hamster seasoned to perfection with rosemary, basil, thyme, and tears. And then it goes down to desserts. Candied phase spider eyes in a raspberry liqueur reduction. Sweet apple tart with a celestial caramel drizzle. Rare miniature stench cow cheese selection. It also lists coffee and tea available, along with standard wines.
Oh, could I ask for a recommendation? I want to walk out of here paying 1 soul coin.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
1 soul coin will get you a selection of services at the spa, along with 1 appetizer, 1 main dish, 1 dessert, a coffee or a tea, and a glass of wine. What can I serve you today?
Oh my. Well, how about I just let you choose for me, but could we keep it on the more
Normal?
vegetarian side?
That's vegetarian.
I mean, I do notice that there's not exactly a vegetarian option on your menu. Shame on you. But there are certain ones that more lean to that direction, and I could.
Well, some people consider fish to be available for vegetarians.
Oh no, that's called pescatarian.
Yes, but some people still think it's vegetarian for some reason. So for that would either be blight vine or mycinoid for the appetizer, quippers for your main dish, and either the sweet apple tart or the selection of cheeses for dessert.
Oh, the apple tart. Absolutely.
And she writes that all down.
I'll have the. What was that first one? The.
Pickled vine blight salad?
Oh yes, that one.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I'll have pretty much the same.
As you wish.
And that was the main course to choose from,
the main
right?
course, broiled crippers, if that's what you wish, and you, sir, also wish the same, looking at the
Yes.
All right, then. I will bring 2 orders of the same. And can I help you to coffee or tea today?
Oh, tea.
Tea, please.
All right, then. And what kind of wine would you like? I've heard that white wine is best served with fish.
Oh, I'll just have water, please.
Water it is.
Yeah, I'm not looking to get drunk at the moment.
Water it is. Well, enjoy your feast, and then after, you'll be brought back into a nice spa room and be given various treatments based on what you would like.
Will is looking around the room and is like, where do they keep the money? Where do they keep the money?
Does Will have money?
Will has money. He has all coins. But he's looking, where are they keeping it? Where does he think the imp would have it?
Roll a perception check.
And Betty's just gonna see what else.
Go ahead.
Betty's just gonna look around to see what other type of people are around.
So yeah, you don't see the imp in this room. The imp was back in the antechamber. And you see various people. You see at one table there is a chained devil, seemingly relaxing, talking to a pale-skinned human, and looks to be a dwarf with beet red skin. You see at another table, let's see, what's that? Looks to be a minotaur, mostly shaved for some reason, talking with 2 very skinny elves, with kind of woodsy complexion would be the best way to put it. And at another table, there is what looks like maybe a tabaxi or maybe some kind of were-tiger or a werelion or something. Not really striped like a tiger, but something very feline that could just be a tabaxi, dining alone.
Interesting.
So Betty is just having this casual look across the room, and Will has shifty eyes.
Polar opposites.
What's interesting is that the two smaller characters decided they were going to be the ones that died,
Mm-hmm.
leaving all their fierce big protectors outside.
We don't need
Hey.
them.
Yeah, I can handle myself.
Yeah, and I can leave Betty
What
to
a
handle
great
it.
attitude to have. You actually left your.
That's
You
rude,
left
by
your,
the way.
You left your. You left your Dragonborn. You left your. You left your Asimar.
I mean, I used to be an elf, so it's fine.
Yeah. Besides, you have.
Testing.
Yes.
Oh,
Up. Net froze.
Oh.
oh.
Well, I mean, yes, we're paying when we leave, but yes, that is a bit annoying. Just keep your eye on where you keep the soul coins.
Well, I keep them separate. I split it a bit.
Oh, well, that's pretty
I
clever.
mean, never have everything in one place.
Oh, right, you're right. Will is just gonna take that and put one in his shoe and one in his hat and one in his pocket.
So, the waitress returns, and she has a tray with two rather interesting looking salads. With these strange, rather than like a leafy salad, it looks like these. It's almost like calamari. Except that it's clearly made out of plant matter that's been pickled, and instead of battered and fried, and it's like laying on these plates, just like made up to look fancy. And she also has two glasses of water, and she sets them gently in front of you. Your main course will be out in time.
Will kind of throws himself over the water.
And unlike any water you've tasted recently, even just drinking from your flasks and whatnot, this water tastes sparkling clean and delicious.
Well, they got good stuff at least.
But he's just gonna take a small sip of his water. No reason to drink it all at once.
Hmm.
Now, to taste the appetizer.
Well, yeah, looks fine.
Looks can be.
The taste, the lovely taste of a well-made brine enters your mouth, along with the new flavor to you of some kind of viney creature that has clearly it not in a bad way, because it tastes like it's kind of like a kimchi, I suppose would be the best way to put it. It's something that's been fermented, pickled. It has technically rotted a bit, but it tastes good.
It's almost a palate cleanser.
Yes, and it's got the slightly spicy tang, and it's nice.
Will likes it.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad.
And soon, as you finish with your salads, the waitress comes back with plates of fried quipper. Here you go. And she takes away your now empty salad plates. Oh, broiled quipper, sorry. Broiled quipper served in a port reduction. For some reason, I thought they were fried.
Well, I'm a little bit more cautious about this, but I'll give it a try.
So basically, you got the equivalent of a bunch of broiled what are they called, piranha on your on the plate in a nice dark sauce. That makes them very slightly sweet, but still tastes really nice.
Yeah, I don't mind this. It works.
Yeah.
You gotta eat. You gotta eat.
It's alright.
I'm looking forward to the apple tart.
Same.
And finally, once you finish your main meal, the apple tarts with a beautiful caramel drizzle come out, along with your teas. These are
I'm
those
gonna-
gorgeous things. You can see chunks of apple and the beautiful caramel just kind of drizzled over them, and all in this flaky crust that melts in your mouth.
You know, it almost makes it worth it to pay with a soul.
Both of you roll 2d12.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
2d12. Roll 2d12. Oh, 5.
Congratulations! You have just consumed a hero's feast. You now have advantage on various saving throws. You can look up hero's feast in your thing, and have gained for the next 24 hours maximum hit points according to those rolls.
Oh, 5,
What?
hooray.
Hang on. Heroes.
So that's not temporary hit points as well. That's
That's
max.
max for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, heroes.
Oh boy, I'm gonna
I
write
need-
that down.
What? So what?
So currently, you have an additional 21 hit points to your name for the next 24 hours.
I have a
Oh.
5.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, hang on. I need to write my actual hit somewhere.
Yeah, same. But I mean, I got up by 5, so.
Yeah, you got the short end of the stick.
Well, whatever. I didn't get poisoned.
But yeah, as you finish up your wonderful meal, your waitress comes back and says, "Are you ready for your spa treatments now?"
Yes, I suppose.
All right, and as she's leading you off, I am going to check in with the rest of the group temporarily.
All right.
Would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys saw
Hello.
your companions
Hello.
head back in there, and you guys are all outside there, and you are going to be putting Quentin in a bottle eventually.
Eventually, not in the caravan.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna wait because I don't want to have her be like soul coined.
Okay.
Soul coined.
Yeah. So you guys look around and you see the various locations inside the caravan. Other than the Infernal Rapture, there is the Fire Snake Forge, Bernie the Barber, From Here to Avernus, Zent's Larval Farm, Icar's Away. You see that nondescript door in the back that you know goes to Thorn's Tavern. You see a You see a place called Shredded Vellum. Another place called Fit and Fabulous.
Bit and fabulous.
Fit and Fabulous.
Oh.
Some of my other characters would have loved that place.
Yes.
I was imagining like Bit and Fabulous, and it was like run by like some vampire or something.
That would have been cool, actually.
Like a gay drag, like vampire.
I'm gonna have to remember campaign. That is
That's
awesome.
hilarious. I'm Bit and Fabulous, baby.
If I'm gonna run to playing Vampire the Masquerade again, that is
Oh,
going to be
nice.
the location.
Nice. I guess if Senna's gonna try to rest because you don't know how long these people are going to get the rub down. So she's going to try to, yeah. She's going to try to take a short rest, but real quick, can she find somewhere to buy some more arrows? Maybe?
You might be able to find some at the Fire Snake Forge if you're, but they seem to be mostly like, well, yeah, the Fire Snake Forge will most likely have that.
Okay.
Trying to see if any of the other ones. It doesn't look like anything else will sell you arrows, unfortunately.
Okay. Hopefully they deal in gold. And she'll make her way over there then.
Alright.
Yeah.
3 salamanders working tirelessly inside the forge. And one of them kind of like looks up and skitters over to the counter as you approach. Yes, can we help you?
Question, do you deal in gold?
Yes, we do.
Perfect. Crescent, do you need anything?
Don't think so.
All right. Arrows. Do you have any made?
Yes, we sell them in bundles of 20 for 1 gold and 5 silver a grouping.
Can I get 2 groupings of those?
Alright, that'll be 3 gold, and I'll give you
Perfect.
40 of them.
Awesome. Okay. 48. Oh, numlock, please be on. Okay. What was your name?
Oh, I am Rash.
Rash. Senna, nice to meet you. I'm curious. How do you deal with exhaustion around here?
Well, the people that are dealing with exhaustion, most of them go to the Infernal Rapture.
Have you heard of it? Oh,
We lost Jesse.
Jesse. Yeah.
And gestures across to the entrance that your friends went through a while ago.
Curious. Have you heard of any other way of dealing with that other than? I mean, I know that devils really don't deal with it, and people that are native to this plane. But for outsiders, any other way to deal with it?
I don't know.
I understand that. I just figured I'd ask since I was given a little bit of coin. Figured worth a shot. Thanks for the arrows. These are well made. She kind of looks at the fletching and everything.
Well, thank you. We work hard here, hoping to one day buy out our debt from Mahadi.
A debt from Mahadi?
Yes, we owe him for helping us escape from Bell's Forge a long time ago.
Oh. What's Bell's Forge? I'm not familiar with it. First time here in the house.
It's a rather large volcano.
Oh.
It's on the other side of the sticks from here. Unless it's moved again.
I believe we actually ran across it. Came from the Wizard's Tower, and then we were walking along the sticks. It's hard to keep track of where everything is here. But I feel like we saw that volcano at one point. There's a prison there? Or you escaped an eruption?
We were slaves of Bell and escaped.
Oh.
You might look at us and think that we escaped one master for another, but Bell would never have let us go, and Mahadi has a set price on us and has us tasked with repairing the caravan. And unlike with Bell, we get to travel to other planes.
Oh, this caravan goes to multiple planes of
Yes,
existence.
it travels across the multiverse.
Interesting.
Mostly the lower planes, and every once in a while there's certain worlds of the material plane it can travel to. But, yes, it does travel. Did you think otherwise?
First time here. Native to the Shadowfell, not used to being in the Hells.
We've been to the Shadowfell a few times.
Oh, well then, to the DM, would she know with this caravan? I don't know.
Roll a history check.
Let's see. History. Not the best.
You've never been to it before, but you've heard tale of a wandering emporium of some kind that has traveled between planes. You just didn't realize until the Salamander said it that was the same one that you were told about.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember somebody talking about that. Oh, cool. All right. Well, thanks for the arrows. I'm glad you got yourself a good thing here.
Yeah, one day maybe we will be free to pursue our own interests again. But we have better chances now than we did before.
I know all too well. I understand. Sometimes you're grateful to be able to pay a debt back for opportunities that are given to you. So I respect that.
Salamander nods, blinking its eyes.
All right. If you don't mind, I'm gonna just have a seat outside. I'm not gonna be a bother, but I just needed some arrows.
You probably don't want to sit on the ground. You might want
Oh.
to go next store to the barber. She'll take care of you.
Oh?
You can always sit in one of her chairs while she's grooming you. Her prices are very reasonable. From what I hear, only a gold for most of her services. She doesn't wish to deal in soul coins.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. And she'll leave.
History check, please, Crescent. I would normally type that out in a whisper, but again, I'm not using my arm so much, so. Yeah, you probably have. In fact, the more you look around, the more you realize, oh yeah, I've seen this thing in the Shadowfell before. It's very colorful and stands out when it's traveling around the Shadowfell.
Is like Crescent, like staring at the shit.
Yeah, but Crescent, not all the shops are the same, and you definitely don't remember the barber's shop being there before.
I've
Something
dealt with
wrong.
this before.
Hmm?
I dealt with this before. Not in my current form.
In your current form. Interesting. You mean you were traded here, or another form?
No, just probably a few years. Maybe a good 40, 50. I don't know. Years blend together, so I don't know.
Understandable when you're that old.
Still don't know that technically. I should ask her. But then again, I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. All right. I got some more arrows. They said for me not to sit down on the ground and to sit in the barber. I guess I'll get my hair cut and I'm gonna rest for a bit. I didn't realize hell was gonna take so much out of me.
Quentin, what about you? What are you doing?
I'm probably. Are there benches I can just
No.
go sit on?
I just
Oh.
said that there weren't. That.
Oh, I'm just gonna go and sit somewhere on the ground and just chill. I am way too exhausted to do anything.
Mahadi walks up to you as you try sitting on the ground and says, "You You should really come inside the Infernal Rapture. You'll find much better rest there.
Oh, I would, but I don't think I can quite pay for your services.
Then perhaps
So
you
I'm
would
good.
mind sitting outside the caravan instead of blocking the pathways that people need to walk.
I'm pretty sure no one is gonna need this half foot square of space out of the
I
way
would like to
of everything.
insist on that, friend. And he smiles at you in a very not so friendly way.
Hey,
I'm not.
no, Lunisa, come get a haircut with me.
I guess.
Crescent, you want a haircut?
Yeah, I'll just stand with you.
All right. Come on. There are apparently chairs in here. We can at least sit.
Looks at Mahadi.
Mahadi
The
smiles
barber's
back.
new, and he walks away.
Did you say the barber's new?
Yeah, the barber's new. He just walks away.
Nice.
So, the barber. The barber appears as looks to be a very cheerful human woman of, I forget exactly what Kalashite looks like in terms of what the human ethnicities on Faerun look like.
Kalista. Let me do.
Kalashite. But she appears to be of Kalashite descent. And she's smiling happily as you enter. Oh, not only do I have customers, but 3! This is wonderful. She has one barber chair, but she also has a rather nice padded bench that could fit several people at once.
There you go.
Please, which one of you's first?
I'm just watching.
I'll go first. I'll get a haircut.
If any of you were hurt, I also do have some healing ability.
Oh.
And she pats her chair. I only charge a gold for my treatments.
Here for me and the Eladrin. 2 gold.
Oh, thank you so much. So, what shall I do for you today?
Honestly, like, she takes off, like, her wrap, and her hair is just, like, it's like a, kind of back in, like, a messy bun that's, like, the bun's got, like, a braid. So, basically, she did, like, a braid and then, like, wrapped it around itself, so she didn't have to, like,
so
mess
it's kind
with
of
it.
Star Wars style.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just basically for getting it out of the way. So she would, I guess, undo the braid, and it will go probably to her shoulder blades. It's kind of long.
She can. That doesn't sound right. If she can wrap it into a bun with a braid, I've tried doing that with shoulder length hair. It doesn't work.
No. I said mid shoulder blade. So down the back.
So
down the back.
Mid back is what you meant. Okay.
Mid back. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. So the braid goes down to about mid back, and she'll say, just need something that's a little bit more manageable. That way, it's been a while since I've actually done anything.
Would you like it shorter, dear, or shall I plait it for you?
Yeah, just fucking cut it off. It's fine.
How far up would you like? For manageable, I would recommend to the back of the head, almost completely short off. I can even shave it completely off if that's what you would desire.
No, not that short. Yeah, let's go ahead and go ahead and take like a 1.5 feet off.
As you wish. And she pulls out a nice pair of golden shears and starts cutting away at your hair. You have some nice hair. You seem like someone who's traveled far and wide. You're from the Shadowfell, aren't you? And she goes snip, 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 snip.
I travel around a fair amount, but Shadowfell is my home. I am Shadowkai.
Yeah, you have that look about you. Nice ears. I've been to the Shadowfell before. It's not the most pleasant place. Not one for like me. I am, well, maybe a bit more pleasant than here. And she laughs. But in the Shadowfell, I haven't found my calling as a barber. But here people that are trapped and lost and wandering around. They need cheering up. They need a barber more than ever. So I'm pleased to be able to provide such a service. Snip, 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 snip.
Brought you here. I mean, I know you're glad to be here, but why do you also have a debt to pay to Mohadi?
Oh no, actually, I do not have a debt to him. I come and go as I please as part of this emporium.
How long have you
Interesting.
been a part of this emporium?
Oh, not long. Uh, I just I have other things to do sometimes, and other stories to gather, and I like listening to people, and I enjoy cutting hair.
Whatever makes you happy. Have you heard a lot of stories about, I don't know, anything interesting since you've been
Well,
traveling with the caravan?
plenty of interesting. Have you heard about Baldur's Gate that is currently trapped over the River Styx?
A little bit, yeah. Got that information or heard that story from somebody new we came across. Just got here ourselves, honestly.
That's good. That's good. I've heard such dreadful stories there, though, that there are people suffering up there, mortals that are not yet dead. I hear that Zariel herself wishes to conscript them into her ever-present army, that her forces have been diminished greatly lately. Though, and she goes zipping your hair some more, though I have heard rumor that not that long ago, something befell at least one of the Lords of Hell.
Hmm? What happened?
Yes, suppose somebody apparently took down Orcus. It's unclear when or even if such a demon lord will ever return, but at the moment, at least, he is contained.
Would, fucking Senna know the Orcus? Because that's a big kill right there if he's gone.
You would know who Orcus is.
Okay. I'm like, do I need to make a roll? That's a pretty
No.
big name.
No, I'm not gonna make you make a roll.
Okay. Orcus? You just mean that he's gone from this plane. They didn't.
Oh no, it wasn't even on this plane. Some force attacked him in the abyss itself. It is possible he might be gone for good, or he's simply reconsisting himself. But from what I understand, various warriors of other death gods went in to contain him, to contain whatever
Really?
potential essence to help to keep him from respawning anytime soon.
Holy
Good.
shit. That's. Wow.
That fucker's arrogant and annoying.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised.
Yes, it also
Wow.
represents a bit of a power vacuum in the abyss.
That does pose a problem. Well, then, if he's gone, well, I guess, there's not really like one set ruler over the abyss. They're kind of, chaotic like that.
Yes, yes. I have heard that long ago, before creation, that there was in fact a ruler of the abyss, but as the worlds were made by the gods, she was sealed away to prevent her from overrunning what the gods wished to make.
Oh, who's that?
The,
I don't
the,
believe
the
I've
Demon
heard that
Queen.
name.
Have you never heard of the legends of the Demon Queen?
Has she ever heard the legends of the Demon Queen?
History roll.
+1. Come on, Senna. No.
No, actually, you have not.
No, I have not. Don't really. The abyss isn't one of my specialties.
Well, well. Snip, snip, snip. Ah, there we go, dear. You're all done. And she looks over at Lanissa. Are you next?
Sure.
Puts hood back on. sits next to Crescent.
So, dear, what can I do for you?
And
You have
short
lovely
is
hair.
fine.
As short as hers. Would you like me to cut it back that far?
Yeah, that's fine. It's getting in the way sometimes.
So, what did a child of the Fae, such as yourself, how did a child of the Fae, such as yourself, end up here in Avernus? Snip, 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 snip.
I kind of came here by side accidents mostly.
Side
Uh,
accident.
yeah, I went to the material plane in search for someone, but we couldn't get the information there, so I came here to find the information.
Who or what are you looking for?
A certain guy. I don't think you. I mean, maybe you do. You wouldn't happen to know a Mr. Cole, do you?
No, that name does not ring a bell. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Snip, snip, snip,
Yeah.
snip, snip.
Whispers to Crescent.
Material plane. That's a nice place. There's so much good food to eat there. Not like here in Avernus, where the only good meal you can potentially get would be at the Infernal Rapture. But of course, they deal in soul coins. Gee. Sighs heavily. Such a horrible trade. Those souls really need to be set free. But it's not easy to do so with just the coins.
What would one need if they wanted to like free some souls? Except
Well,
for the soul coins.
they might need to go and deal with Mammon himself. Down in
The name.
Jam forgets level of hell that is, but he's the one that deals in creating the soul coins in the first place.
Yeah, he's a greedy one.
Mm-hmm. And turns people into currency.
Wait, I was typing something. What name was said that did that?
Mammon.
Man.
Thank you.
Snip, 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 snip. Ah, there we go, dear. Looks like you're done. You have quite lovely hair.
Thank you.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break. And then when
Okay.
I come back, I'm going to check in with the other group and there's everything. Hey guys, we're actually going to be taking a quick break here since I need to
Alright.
get up and walk
Alright.
at this point.
That's
because of my
fine.
health.
I need to refill my drink too. So I'll be right back.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Yeah, well, I believe we're waiting for Will.
You know Will. But then again, he's not invisible right now, is he?
You're talking shit?
There we go. Perfect.
Alright.
Perfect timing.
Perfect time. Time for a spa treatment in hell.
Yes, perfect timing. So, you're brought into a room where there are two perfectly sized tables with the little head things in the front that are just perfectly sized for your body frames. There's a nice soft area on there, great for massages. There is also a two chairs, also for your size, with a foot, an area for feet that clearly are meant for like pedicures and such, or other types of foot treatment. And to cap it all off, there are two halfling slash gnome sized bathtubs already filled with sparkling warm water. You can smell that there's some kind of nice either soap or salt or something that has been left in that water that is just perfuming the room at this point. The heat, rather than being oppressive, is just nice and soothing.
Well, I guess once in a while you have to treat yourself.
It's gonna be a bit difficult to keep an eye on soul coins.
Are two robes of your size as well hung across the door as the succubus leaves you in there.
Is there a place they tell us to put our stuff?
There is a small chest actually off to one side, discreetly located near the door.
It's near the door, that's the only problem I have.
Do you mind if I leave my stuff out where I can see it?
She's already left. You two are currently alone in the room.
Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave my stuff where I can see it.
Yeah, it might as well just so we can always keep an eye on it.
And Will is going to be holding on to a soul coin this entire time.
Of course. If a soul coin's gonna be the only way to get out, keep a soul coin one place, another place, another place, another place, another place, another place, and another place. Depending on
Wait,
how
what are
many
these
you have.
places?
That's for you not to know.
I'd rather not know.
Exactly. No. But yeah, just making sure to have one soul coin safe. And yeah, just gonna relax and enjoy myself.
Question, Chris.
Yes.
What were the rules of this place again?
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, Will trying to remember rules. Disadvantage.
You remember the sign saying something about all are welcome here and no fighting.
Alright, well,
That's not all of it.
I don't seem to remember. I know you're not supposed to use magic.
What are you mumbling about, Will?
Oh, no, I'm just, keeping track, not breaking rules. You know me.
Actually, yeah, I do. That's
Shut up.
There comes a knock at the door.
Yeah, Will has put it on the robe and put everything where he can see it up against the wall or something.
yeah, I'll follow suit.
In comes two incubi and two succubi, both very beautiful in their looks from both genders. Other than that, the incubi both look identical and the succubi both look identical. And they all four of them smile at you. How shall we serve you today? We offer, included in your meal, a massage of your body, of your feet, and your hands. We offer some light exfoliation, some general grooming. We can trim your beard and your hair, and a nice bath. But there are also other services that we can sell you. Dream therapy, whole body restoration, and longevity therapy. And they look. The one that's talking looks pointedly at Will. We can make you young again.
Wow.
What? Hold on. Don't I look young? Do I look old?
Yeah, you kind of do, Will.
Wow, you're so rude.
You asked.
But you're not supposed to be honest.
A treatment such as that will cost you an extra soul coin.
Oh, then no. Not only am I old, I'm also cheap.
Just so you know, your meal soul coin does not include a happy ending for massage. Many clients
Good.
ask about such things. Now, which of us would you prefer working on your back and chest, and which of us would you prefer working on your feet?
Oh, whoever.
So an incubi and a succubi just come walking over to you, and like pat the table to see if you get on.
Will attempts.
There are stairs that
Oh.
little stairs that go up to.
Yes, for us.
And they, as soon as you're laying on your stomach, they kind of like pull off the robe and start working on your back as the other one starts working on your feet.
It sounds like you're breaking twigs in a forest.
The other two, the incubi and the succubi, look at Biddy. And for you,
Yeah, I don't really care which does which.
all right.
Um,
It also looks to you to get on the table and start working out the kinks in your back and feet.
Yeah, I'll lay down.
By the time you're both moved on to your fronts with a towel discreetly placed over your over your crotch, they switch from the one that's working on your chest. The other one switches off from your feet to your hands, just kind of like pushing them in and pushing them out. And this is the best you have felt in some time.
This is a very nice bonding experience, isn't it, really? I feel like we're growing closer as friends. I never knew you had such a cute bum.
Uh-huh.
I'm only jesting, of course.
Uh-huh. You never know with you.
And that's the good part.
So after that, they lift you carefully out of the massages areas. Place your robes and the towel. They place the robes on the chairs, one to each, and place the towels on the side of the bathtub as they carefully just sit you in each bathtub, because there's 2 separate bathtubs and each of you are in one now.
We're just looking over at this stuff.
Yeah, keeping an eye on.
Holding one soul coin in his hand still. Like he's been switching them over.
Keeping eyes on our stuff. And relax.
Would you like a trim on your beard, sir? After like basically dumping some water on your head and beard.
Oh no, that's fine. It's already reached its maximum length. It doesn't grow much further than this.
I can almost imagine this happening to Kurt and him, screaming the entire way because he got wet.
Fighting back.
Oh my god. Oh, now I can imagine that too now. Oh god. Beautiful thing.
So Congratulations! You have restored all of your. You've lost all of your exhaustion points. You're now perfectly. You're perfectly well again.
All of them?
Yep, all of them.
Oh.
You regained all of those points. You regained you gained the effects of a hero's feast, and you now have temporary HP for a day.
The others missed out.
Yep.
I mean, if I played a character that would like to pay with soul coins, then yeah, this is what definitely he would do all the time.
Yeah, this was well worth the soul coin.
Yeah, this is why I tempted you guys to the Emporium several times while you were making your death march across Africa.
Yeah, most of the time I didn't need it.
All right. Well,
It's mostly for the people who can't ride on somebody else's shoulders after a while. They're the ones that don't want to use it.
Will is going to fake it. He's going to fake it, his exhaustion, so he's still going to get carried.
Yeah.
No,
I want to get carried too.
This way you won't regain any exhaustion.
We just want to get free rides now.
Uh,
As long as we both pretend that it didn't do
Well,
anything.
I mean, this might be the last time we get to do this anyway.
Who knows how long we spent here?
Depending if they catch me when I steal from them.
Oh god, I'm not associated.
You're currently naked together. Come on.
If he steals, I'm not associated.
Anyway, I'm gonna check in on the others.
Alright.
Alright. No sign of Urk?
Mm-mm.
Alright. So, you guys have been barbered. You've been sitting relaxingly in those chairs for a bit. The equivalent of a short rest.
Ah, sweet.
Great. Doesn't get rid of exhaustion.
Only for Shuttle.
How do you do that? Then how can I get in on its redaction?
Ranger. Ranger, you take
That's
the
class.
yeah. It's basically the new ranger. Instead of favored terrain, you have certain things you can pick, and one of them is tireless, which gives you temporary HP, the amount of times per day equal your wisdom modifier, and you lose exhaustion on a short rest, not a long one. So it's pretty cute. So yeah, we're just chilling, relaxing, hanging out, waiting for the buddies getting the rub down to give 'em.
Are you going to stay in the barber shop while you're waiting?
Oh,
Are we gonna get kicked out?
could we ask if we could sit on the bench?
And Bernie just smiles at you and says, "Oh, all right, sure, dear. You can keep me entertained with more stories about the Shadowfell." And back to the other group.
After this.
Okay. You have finished with your lovely massages and treatments and a wonderful meal. What do you guys... And you're probably getting dressed again and discover your stuff is still there. It has been unmolested.
Just want to double check. For every place I've put a soul coin. Pocket, shoe. One in my hand.
It's all still there. What do you guys
Yes,
have to do now?
everything. Well, we're not going to take any further treatments. We've been in here long enough.
How long have we been in here?
It feels like 2 hours at this point.
Okay, yeah, we've been in here long enough.
Yeah, it's about time that we regroup and head out.
Time to pay the soul coin and
Yes. Pay this full coin for a very good service. Absolutely worth it.
Alright. So, after the door is knocked on, your waitress slash otherwise server comes back to lead you out to the antechamber.
Oh, so questions. this anti-chamber. There's no door. It's just an opening, right?
It's just you go through a curtain and suddenly you're in the antechamber. You go through the opposite curtain and you're back outside.
So it's just curtains. Got it. And this imp was sitting behind a small desk or podium or something like that.
It seemed to be standing on a podium.
Ah, yes.
And
all right.
Come back out. You see Mahadi himself is now standing there. I trust you had a pleasant time.
Oh, we did. Didn't we, Biddy?
Yes, it was actually quite pleasant.
I enjoyed the salad and the tart, especially.
Your contract's in his hand. He looks them over. Looks like each of you will be charged 1 soul coin.
Yeah, I'll
Can I
hand
interest you in
the
any
soul.
other services before you leave?
No,
Don't think so.
We've been away from our party for long enough.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
As you wish.
And I'll just hand the soul coin that I have in my hand.
Yes, we'll also hand a soul coin to the imp.
To the imp of the Mahadi.
Oh, fuck off.
So Mahadi takes the soul coin, nods his head, and you were handed the contracts. Each of you handed your own contracts, which promptly burst into flames and disintegrate.
Okay.
No damage to you.
So Will is like, alright, we're going to leave now. But he's just keeping an eye on where the soul coin goes.
Mahadi is just holding them in his hands, apparently. And he's watching you carefully.
Bastard. So, I mean, just nudges that bit here. Small talk. We need small talk.
So those chains. We should get rid of those now, shouldn't we? I don't know how to do small talk.
You suck.
There
Nice.
seems to be a breeze coming in from blowing the curtain across from you, and you catch a sight of your companions sitting in the barber shop, seemingly waiting for you.
Alright. Oh, I can see our companions have been waiting for us. Oh, we must have been taking a long time. I feel a little bit bad, but I mean, they made a choice to not take your services, who were very pleasant, I must say.
Now come along.
Yes. What happens to the coins?
He's holding them.
Bastard!
Billy will just make its way out.
Alright, let's go bid here, and Will walks out.
Alright. Biddy and Will have finally exited the Infernal Rapture. They both look incredibly relaxed. And they look and smell like, even from here, from where you are, like they've had a bath. Uh-oh, Soda's muted for eating.
Oh, I'm here. I finished just in time.
Is Sina giving us a dirty look?
Why do you assume that she's giving them a dirty look?
Because we traded soul coins for services.
So the three of you are still sitting on that bench inside the barbershop.
Yeah, I don't know if she can see you right now. Or can they see them?
They can definitely see you. And I'm thinking it's at an angle such that you guys can look up and see the movement coming out of the Infernal Rapture.
I mean, she's looking over. Quarter stink guy. All right. I'm sorry. What was your name again? Wasn't Rini, was it?
Bernie. My name is Bernie.
Bernie. Thank you for the haircut. Maybe I'll see you someday in the Shadowfell if you're Or actually, maybe somewhere else. Depends on where you are.
Perhaps.
Where I am.
Have yourself a pleasant day, and I hope that you will be able to leave the Shadowfell soon.
I don't think I'll be able to leave the Shadowfell anytime soon. Not permanently, at least. But anyway. Take care. All right. Let's meet up at the... Are they actually sparkling?
Yes. So the three of you leave the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As soon as you get 3 feet outside of the barbershop, you don't remember a single thing about Bernie. You don't remember what she looks like. You don't remember specifically talking to her. You remember, like, chit-chatting the way you do with, in the real world with getting your hair cut and that sort. But you can't recall a single thing about her or specifically the things that she said, just the general conversation.
Fucking hell. I had a feeling. I didn't say anything. I have suspicions. It's fine.
But yes, both Will and Biddy are sparkling at the moment.
She just keeps walking out.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I think we walk up towards them.
Yeah,
You
there's
look
not
better.
walk up to.
Biddy especially looks like he's flushed with health.
But look at you.
I must say, it was a pleasant treatment.
Indeed.
Right.
Well, is there many other people around? Is there movement in the street?
There are a handful of people, coming in and going to the shops. Most of them devils. Who just kind of
I'm just...
gaze at you quickly.
Hey, Cinna.
What?
Do you like mischief?
Not really.
Well, let me change your mind.
Before you do anything stupid, have you forgotten about the laws here?
Oh, they're not laws, they're rules. That's completely different.
It's your funeral. Or unfuneral, technically speaking.
Are you Annie?
Wait, a funeral?
Why?
I kind of look around, make sure no one is listening in.
Roll a perception check.
Oh boy, but oh.
And remember what current stat things you have.
Oh,
Remind
yes.
you again.
Yes, here we go.
All right.
Rolling with advantage again.
Alright.
You look around and you see several spine devils within earshot. 2 of them are looking your way.
Now we must talk about our future endeavor. Should we talk while we leave?
Talk about the leaf?
No. While we leave,
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yes,
I'm the one who makes puns about trees and stuff.
Oh, excuse me. Let's
You're
get
excused.
walking. Lanisa,
Yes.
you ready? Holds out flask.
Just wait until we're outside.
Yeah.
Urk just kind of slowly joins you.
Wait, you're planning something as well. I love it.
Don't get too excited.
If any one of you does something stupid to me, they will pay.
Why would we do? Why?
I know you will. That's why.
All right. Calm down. Let's not go punching old people again.
That's a good point. Oh, she wouldn't know that. Fuck me. Okay,
What?
never mind. Nothing. Okay, let's keep walking. Can we leave the caravan already?
Yeah, I thought you guys already had like your.
Okay, cool.
The caravan thing.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
going
much
in
when.
there.
Okay. Yes, Senna will take the flask from Lenisa and open it up.
I will willingly fail my wisdom save.
Okay.
And she will cap it and put it in her pouch.
Will is like standing there with a finger up in his ass, like, right, all right, right.
Urk looks down at Biddy.
All right.
Still need a ride.
Yes.
And
Uh,
Urk just picks
Uno
you up
or dos? Uno or
and sets you on his shoulders.
No. Hold on, we're not done here yet.
What? I thought we were
What do you-
leaving.
What do you mean we're not done here?
I'm not exactly comfortable about paying with soul coins. So I was thinking about going back in there and stealing.
Oh.
I look at the signs of the sign again where the rules are.
Mm-hmm.
What do I read?
You read, all are welcome here. No fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions.
There's no rule against stealing.
This is very. Your reading is accurate.
And the rules also only imply in there. If I just apply my hood on me now, I won't actually be doing anything magical in there. It's just an effect that is on me already.
I mean, I'm not too happy about this being a place to get to you.
I am hoping that I can get these soul coins and then somehow free the souls. Wouldn't you say that's a better option than having them be used as currency?
I believe so. Yes.
Would you be willing to assist me?
Oh God, the player and the character are two very separate things right now.
I'm willing to take assistance from any of you.
You fucker.
I need
Sit down.
distraction.
Can you roll me an intelligence check, please?
Yeah. Yeah, is it already too late for the soul once they become a coin? I guess is what that's going on right now.
Carry on.
Carry on.
No. No. I don't want to lose a character again. Persuasion. Yeah, you're gonna need a persuasion check on that.
We could just blame it on Quentin.
He's not in the channel anymore. He's in roll 22.
I know. It'd still be his fault.
So what? You need me to roll a...
Asking for a persuasion, yeah.
Roll an insight or wisdom saving throw.
Me.
What he's saying seems to make a lot of sense to you.
You know, I was getting real mad at you guys going in there, but now I see that you were staking the place. I see. What do you need from me?
What I need from you is... I need you to distract him in the doorway and hold the cloth open. Preferably, you can do it any way you want. Sweet talk him, you can start a argument.
Seem like the type to sweet talk.
I said you can do it any way you want, as long as you don't, break his rules. Just, keep the flap of the curtain open so that I may walk in without being noticed. And then you simply distract him. You probably would best work with, having an argument about him, about soul coins being used as currency. Maybe that could work?
I don't feel like that would be a good argument being in the Nine Hells, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, maybe you could just act upset about it. I know you
Right. 'Cause
don't
I'm
really.
such a wonderful actor. That's what I do. But, I'll try for you, Will. You've got a good point. And if it could
Or you
save
could just ask him questions about the services inside. He would happily tell you about that, I'm sure.
maybe give me a tour. All right.
I doubt he would give you a tour, but if that's possible, absolutely go for it.
All right.
If we're discovered, I'd probably say run.
Okay. Crescent,
Yeah.
can you hold on to something for me and not mess with it just because I made a promise to somebody?
Sure, but I'm gonna be watching.
Fuck. Never. Because if I get in trouble, you're gonna run in after me, aren't you?
As I see it this moment.
Oh,
Not just
I
you.
accidentally didn't. I was starting to talk, and then I realized that I didn't touch the mute button properly. So while you guys are talking about all this, you kind of notice out of the corner of your eye that Lulu is floating there, sucking on your trunk, and she says, "I don't really like what you're talking about. This does not sound like a good idea."
Ah, it sounds like a terrible one.
Oh,
I love terrible ideas.
It's a way to get
been
soul coin.
remembering things about Mahadi. He has a lot of control over these things, and if you attack him, everybody will rise up against you.
Oh, I mean, we're not gonna attack him.
Stealing from him, it's no different than an attack. He is very clever that way.
Well, that puts me in a dilemma, doesn't it? I'm still gonna do it, I think.
The Hollyphant goes back to sucking on her trunk.
I mean,
I will say this with that warning. Which is the bigger, I guess, goal here? A little bit of mischief? Or breaking the chains? Because if you get caught, if I get caught, or if we all get caught, then we won't be able to do what we need to, right?
I know, but it's...
And if you get caught, then I gotta kill a bunch of people, and then it's just not fun for everybody.
I mean, it's fun for you.
But that's not everybody. That's just me.
How considerate. Well,
As she puts the flask in her pouch. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Pulls out a bean. Was this throwing in the thing?
You have been chosen.
Well, I have popcorn gate just popped up the other day. I wonder if I don't know. Stuff has just kind of been popping up in my pockets. Is this like a regular thing with y'all?
No. Tell you what, I am nothing but, I'm also here to help. It's just that I feel a need to help those who can't help themselves as well. i.e., those people in the soul coins.
I
But I will
agree.
take it. I will. This time, special offer. We can all have a vote on whether or not I go and do this. I vote yes.
Well, you're leaving it to a vote. That's the new one.
That's a new one, isn't it? I understand the importance of a mission, and I understand this is just a offshoot and selfish need of mine.
Selfish need?
I mean, I just want to help those people, and it's my choice.
How is helping people a selfish need?
Considering we are in a dangerous situation already, and I'm risking you lot's lives with me, kind of
Fair.
selfish. So what's this going to be?
I don't really care.
No neutral vote.
I'm going neutral vote.
No.
That's not how this works. That's not how voting works.
I can vote to not vote.
Boring. All right.
It's called abstaining.
Mm-hmm.
Bah. All right. What about the rest of you? Iron Flask. What do you say? I see.
Opens up the flask and lets Lunisa out.
Lunisa, you suddenly drop to the ground and find that you're still outside the Imperium.
Hey, Lunisa.
Hey.
We got a vote.
Okay.
Go ahead, Will.
What are we voting on?
Well, I'm thinking about going in there invisible with the help of Sinner to go and steal all the soul coins from the horrible man. Yes, no.
No.
Bastard. Why did we?
Back of the flask. There you go. Thank you.
Me.
Unless you want to stay up for a little bit.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna sleep now.
Okay.
Bye.
Just comes out of Iron Flask. No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite use of the Iron Flask ever.
All right. Well, fair enough. I decided it would be a vote. So Biddy is neutral. She was a no. I'm a yes. Sarah? Crescent?
Can I say a prayer to the Raven Queen for ask for guidance?
And I guess, of course, since you're part of our group, Lulu, you may also vote. I know what you're gonna say, but you may also vote.
Oh god.
Oh no!
That's good.
So everything else drops away around you.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that to work.
This is the second time this week I've heard such a statement.
I know.
Anyway,
oh, Lordy! Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
Everything around you turns to black, and you hear the cawing of ravens. You look around, and you see the large looming face made up of raven beaks, and the dark eyes just staring at you down from this massive gestalt of ravens that have come together to form your queen. Is there something?
She immediately kneels.
Child.
Yeah, she immediately kneels down, head bowed, very reverent. How would she put this? This seems so small compared to everything going on. Just need guidance if this is even worth the time. If the gathering of these coins.
And you feel nails that are made up of talons of birds just gently caressing your face without breaking the skin. those soul coins, they were of people that sold their souls and were taken by Mammon after death, after the point of transition, and turned into those coins.
So there's no hope for them then.
That is not for you and I to decide. And she kind of like kneels down towards you, and you hear more squawking of the birds that form her. They have already transitioned. They were not stolen from such a moment. It was their choices that led them to this.
Fair. I misunderstood. I thought they were stolen from you.
No. And while it is sad and tragic what has happened to them, fulfilling fulfilling a calling for me, it does not include dealing with these coins in any such way. It is your choice, though, if you wish to pursue it, but it is not in my name.
Then I shall not do.
She strokes the side of your cheek very tenderly. You feel feathers. And when you reconnect with your people, you discover a black feather in your, coming out of your hood.
Oh boy. The cleric got her special treatment.
No. It's not important.
Did Will notice that she was kind of in a trance or something?
Yes, you'd have seen her eyes just go black for a minute, and all of a sudden there's a raven feather in her in her hood that's sticking out from underneath of it.
Oh no, not that. That's...
Crescent recognizes it and just goes, no. As much as fun.
Well, she didn't have a vote.
No, but she did give me clarity on something.
Cheating.
You just wanted a little bit of mischief, didn't you?
Well, kinda, but good. It was mischief for a good cause.
Well, just so everybody knows, individuals had already sold their souls. They weren't taken from the Queen. While these are a disgusting way of making transactions, aren't entirely what I thought them to be. So,
But I still can't help to feel sorry for them.
it was their choice. Their decision.
Sure, they're stupid.
Then why should you feel sorry for somebody else's stupid decisions?
Because they didn't know better.
Or maybe they did. Or I don't know. Maybe they didn't care. Maybe they didn't think their life was worth more than just a rub down or a nice meal. Little purpose. Sometimes the weight of a soul is not as heavy as one might think. But
Well, that's just plain wrong.
That's the way the Nine Hells works.
I don't know.
And like it or not everyone goes to the Celestials.
No, not everyone does. Not everyone does. Some people don't go anywhere. Well,
Inside at the
Before I do, I need to
Fuck.
make an intelligence.
Bullshit!
Nope, he makes nothing of it.
do I have to... I mean, that was just a snideful comment. Do I have to roll?
You can roll something in GM rolls and and whisper something to me if you want.
Sure, I'll roll
Yeah.
in GM. I don't have to
Oh.
roll. Is that deception then?
Oh, also
It's up
in
to you.
like,
What does this apply to you?
I mean,
Oh.
Crescent just thinks literally nothing of it.
I guess this deception would be just. It's not exactly a lie, but you just make it sound less important.
If you're
Mhm.
if you're already telling deception, you don't have to GM roll it. Just roll deception.
All right.
Because the GM roll was to basically suspend, them from knowing what
Oh,
sort of
Jesus.
roll it was. So you guys learned nothing from studying Will. He just seems to be making a flippant comment.
Mhm.
Yeah, Limbo does exist.
just will being will. All right.
With will being will.
I've been to
Well,
Limbo actually.
Gnomes.
Oh, limbo. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go to the chains and break them.
Yeah, I think our it's better. I'm
Yes,
sorry to
okay.
disrupt your
Fine.
mischief, but yeah, let's head out.
Well, even though it's a disgusting trade, and I do hate the fact that we're using souls of people that deserve it or not, it was a damn good treatment.
You get a good rub down?
They got into places I didn't even know I had.
Really? Tight corners being a gnome, aren't there?
No comment.
All right.
And I guess we're leaving.
Now I feel really bad about destroying that fucking machine.
Yeah, I know, right?
Crescent looks over and goes, I have. You know what? I was going to put it. I have no regrets destroying it. I'd do it again.
You do it again? It might have helped us move quicker.
That makes me think of
Oh,
that goofy.
now you use my line.
That was fun.
I'm glad you had fun.
So,
Alright.
Crescent, are you once again carrying Will?
Oh, my bones, my legs, they don't. Oh.
Right. Okay.
You'll probably carry Will purely for the fact that he doesn't slow down again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's tired of this thing slowing down.
That's fair.
I tricked him.
Alrighty.
Is Biddy still neutral, right? So he
Yes.
would have to roll too?
No, Urk's
I'm
currently
oh.
carrying him. I'm studying that Urk is there and being very quiet.
Okay, cool. So
And and Rick, if you've heard from Jesse about what's going on, if you wish to share with us. I'm guessing something happened and he hasn't been able to reestablish contact.
I've received nothing, so I haven't looked at that book.
Well, I hope he's okay, and it's just like internet's out at in his place.
could be power too. Never know.
Yeah, that's true. Well, internet the internet is included in the power, so
Fair.
I say it still stands.
Fair.
Anyway, let's see. So you guys continue on. Will, you said you were guiding people, so you can roll survival. You need somebody else to roll perception because Linus is in a bottle.
I'll do perception.
I will help.
Okay, cool. Center with advantage.
And I'll help Will.
Oh.
No, I got. There we go.
Ooh, very nice. Lyra, you're gonna have to get off me. I can't reach my things if you're standing on me like that.
But can't.
How dare human? How dare!
Yes, this is true. So, as you guys are heading off, field area. Aw, he's rubbing against me. How cute. Sorry. Okay. This is how you travel in an hour. Get that far in an hour. Because of some path that you found.
Ooh.
You, Cinna, spot what looks like small dragon folk flying in the sky. And they look like they're heading in a similar direction as to cross your path very soon. What would you guys like to do?
Do these dragon folk look like the type of dragon folk that Scar was?
Yes. They look like Abishi.
She'll just kind of give like a small little whistle to the group and then point up.
Why?
About to cross our paths. Do we want to try to hide or what are we doing?
I don't know. Scar is the only one I really have a deal with.
Right.
Can't
I mean,
tell
I
if that's
could-
one of them.
These ones mostly appear to be white. And Scar was more of a red-orange color.
He narrows says.
They're probably only the still, followers of Tiamat.
Do you have some sort of deal with Tiamat? Do you discard?
No,
Oh, it's
we have a
not.
deal with Scar.
Okay. Well, by proxy, do you have a deal with Tiamat?
No, not from my information.
Roll intelligence, Will.
Oh boy, we have.
Yeah, as far as you can remember, you're not indebted to Scar you're not indebted even to Scar for that matter. It was just something about if you want to get out of hell, you've got to help her out with something.
Oh yeah.
It's mostly for transport back out of the Nine Hells.
Yeah, she's alright.
All right. So, do you want to kill these things or do you want to hide and let them pass?
Kind of
They're-
looks up how many?
It looks like a patrol. There are two white abashis and it looks like a group of I believe they're called spined devils. It's hard to tell how many of those there are. They're flying together very close.
I mean, it's probably best to stay out of sight, right?
Your call.
I don't see why we wouldn't stop and talk to them.
No, I wasn't talking about talking. I was wanting to kill them.
Well, I don't see why we should kill them either.
Alright.
Be quiet, Crescent.
Wow.
Sorry. Looks over at Crescent.
I already knew what you were going to say.
Did you?
Was it would be fun?
No, I was gonna say, well, I was gonna lay down, I guess.
All right.
Alright, you've surprised me. I'm sorry. That's a lot of trades from staff.
Cool.
He's being told they want to hide. He's not
Yeah.
happy with it, but
So, stealthing.
I
Yay.
love my disadvantage.
And seeing as we're stealth,
Hey, look, the same number.
I'm gonna put my hood up so it's harder for them to see me.
So 40.
Oh, 23.
Jesus fucking hell, man. Jeez.
16, 40, 23, and 26. They do not
And
appear
if
to
they-
see you as they fly overhead.
And it's harder to see me.
Now I need Well, only
Just
Cinna,
Cinna.
actually.
Yeah,
To roll me
it's only
a
me.
Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
I think that's actually a lot better for her because she can just take a short rest and we can keep
Yeah.
going.
No, that works. Perfect. Yeah. Con save.
Oops. The only
Ooh, fuck.
difficulty, if I believe cat drool landing on my page, is that it can warp even thick paper.
Oh yeah. The spittle.
Yeah. She doesn't drool that much, but she does occasionally get little spittle.
Yeah.
She's very cute. I love her.
Yeah, Senna
Gains of
fails.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
It's either that or it's from my lemonade. Alrighty. Continuing on. I need survival and perception checks.
I will
Okay.
give advantage to
Thank
Biddy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna give advantage to you, but okay.
I mean, I'm +6. Might as well give you the advantage on a straight roll.
You're both +6.
Yeah, we're both the same.
Well, she's now at disadvantage
Yeah.
because of exhaustion. Good lord.
Nice.
2 single digits and 2 digits with 20.
Alright. You know the drill. Constitution
Yep.
saving throw.
Got it. I forgot. Yeah, it's just me. My bad.
Wait. Boy, the landscape down here is really boring.
Yeah, it's
It
all
really
pretty much
is.
just blowing hot winds and, this ground that crunches under your feet. Nothing interesting, really. That's one of the problems with Hell and Avernus. All uniform.
Can we start to see the floating piece of rock that is Baldur's Gate?
You know what? You probably would at a very far distance. You can't really tell exactly how far it is because size plays tricks on you in this environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, there it is.
Wow.
That's the thing we're going to, let loose by cutting the chains. Not exactly cutting the chains, maybe.
Is it the whole city, or is it just a part of it?
It's a part of it. I believe another part of it ended up in the elemental plane of water.
Oh, been there too.
Good place?
I found it nice. Crescent was with me too. Oh,
Huh.
all the elemental plane in general.
The water part was very annoying.
Isn't that kind of the whole part of it?
Yeah. It was peaceful at times, but when we ran into trouble, it was a bit problematic.
I see. So, how likely would you say that half a city would have a chance of surviving there?
Without some sort of magical protection, I would imagine everybody would drown.
Well, nothing I can do about that.
So half of the city got pulled there and the other half got pulled here?
I'm not exactly sure if it was exactly half and half.
But I mean, a chunk and a chunk.
Yeah, 2 chunks. Oh, wait, was there more chunks that got sent other places that we just don't know? I don't remember. Baldur's Gate, I never really went there.
So
Only time I've gone to Baldur's Gate is when, the part that went to hell.
So the chains pulled it into Avernus. How did the water plane get involved?
No clue. It was caught in a storm.
That's odd.
And then apparently some devil worship or other involved. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just here to get it out.
All right. to make note of that. That's interesting.
He's kind of like almost staring upwards, kind of like,
Nothing wrong, Crescent?
it's quiet.
It's actually not quite that quiet. The closer you're getting to Baldur's Gate, the more you're hearing boom, boom of thunder. And you see bolts of lightning striking down around the city and the surrounding area.
Oh, do we actually see the storm?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And that orb that's up above it. The companion.
Yeah, it's probably more quiet, in fact, it's boring around him. Not a lot going on.
And that storm is not very natural. It's quite unpleasant, actually. It once sapped me. Completely unprovoked, I might add. I was only trying to take control of it.
I wouldn't
You
call
asked
that
permission
unprovoked.
first.
I never asked for permission. I asked for forgiveness.
I don't even ask for that.
I found that you get more things done that way.
I think I killed Shuttle for a second. You're right.
I'm fine! I'm dying. It's fine. I just need some water.
Anyway, can we start to see the chains?
Ooh.
You do see one off in the distance.
I suppose since we can see that one, it must be the closest, I'm guessing.
Cool. Can we go ahead and...
Yes, we can. I hope we can at least.
Okay, one thing before we start this. I'm all for this. Chances of us doing this and then something coming because we're doing this is very high.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But we wouldn't have to go and search for the thing.
No, it would just come to us.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page. She nods.
Well,
What you want to hide? What you want to hide?
Actually,
No.
everyone in the party, give me an intelligence check.
Oh,
Since good at this.
that's not supposed to have advantage, but same roll.
Crescent.
Really
Nothing
God.
on
pulled
this.
the highest out of everyone.
Crescent,
Biddy.
I will repeat, is an idiot.
And even Lulu rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yes. We're all fucking idiots.
That
Fine.
didn't roll lower than a
And Biddy did not reach the DC.
Ooh, good.
Haha, welcome to the group of idiots, Billy.
How far away was I?
You might consider yourself above us, but you're still an idiot just like us.
I'm above you in intelligence, apparently.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright. Continuing on. Survival check and perception.
Yeah. To
Continuing
Biddy.
the helpy help.
Yeah. Helping Biddy.
Perception.
Alright, survival. I'm still getting advantage for help.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh
And
shit.
quickly, within the hour, you make yourself to a long, heavy-looking chain that's leading all the way up to Baldur's Gate, where it's anchored there and anchored here to the ground.
Is there a lot of activity around the chain?
Incident just lost some more exhaustion.
Yeah, I marked it.
This particular chain? No.
Well, how big is it?
Let me get the stats out.
Oh, the stats.
Yep. It has stats. It has AC. It has HP. I know exactly what you need to do to damage this thing.
Oh, good.
Oh.
You need
That's
to hit
never
it with a
fine.
spoon.
As we get here, I'm gonna open up the flask and let Lunisa out.
Yeah, as we get here as well, I'm just going to hide on.
Lunisa,
Hey, am I here to vote again?
We're at the
roll and make an intelligence check.
I'm just here to fail an intelligence check. Okay.
All the rest of us did. Might as well join the group.
Please roll
Is it just straight up intelligence?
Yeah.
Or is it
Straight
a
up
skill?
intelligence.
Please roll an 8. Oh, 10.
Nope.
Not any better.
You're just in the same boat as the rest of them.
Yeah, we're at the chain.
Yeah.
So I let you out.
We're all idiots here.
Okay. Each link of the chain, not the chain itself, but each link of the chain is 30 feet long and 20 feet wide. It is formed, from what you can tell, of welded loops. And it appears to be 5 feet thick. It is considered, each link is considered a huge object.
All right. Well, you know what they're saying. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Did any of you think of bringing acid?
I got holy water.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do much.
How
Unless
is
it's
it?
an unholy creature. Or
How-
It's chain.
in hell.
Now,
And,
all of you roll me perception checks.
Alright.
All right.
Could I have had some rests in my
No.
Nope. Okay.
Oh.
No plus 10 on that. I had it. I don't know what. My bad.
The
Just an 18.
perception. There we go.
I mean, I might as well just go back in then, because I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, unless you want to try to throw something at it. I mean, I can put
Yeah.
you back in if you want.
Yeah, I can try and throw
And
something
just
at
a
it.
reminder, if you get into a fight, it is an action to release Lunissa from the bottle.
Yeah.
True, but I'm not gonna do much. So
Lenissa, I choose you.
Alcoholic Pokeball. It's a flask.
just don't drink me.
No guarantees.
No, don't drink me.
All the many feet up towards the floating city, you are hearing the sounds of shrieks that you recognize as coming from Varrock, but you also hear some kind of bellow. And additionally, the Biddy, because you're so perceptive, you hear what sounds like strange laughter.
Oh.
Reminiscent of a hyena. All coming from up above on the city.
Oh, they're already up in the city.
What's up in the city?
Hyenas. Oh, remnant sounds like hyena laugh.
There are hyenas in Baldur's Gate.
They sound like hyenas, damn it.
Might be hyena. I can.
And
All
you
right.
may roll a history or a Arcana check or religion check to figure that one out.
Shit.
History,
Shit or shit.
Arcana, and
Got
what
it.
was-
A
what
zero,
last one?
a 0 or 0.
And any one of those that you feel most comfortable with. Whatever's your highest one.
All of
A
us?
0 on all.
Wait, what were the options? History, Arcana,
History,
and
Arcana, religion.
History,
Ooh,
Arcana,
nice
Arcana,
crescent.
religion.
Well, that's all shit for me as well.
Yeah.
So, you recognize this sound. Oh, evil sword. Or, sorry, scythe. Evil scythe. You are positive that, at the very least, a vanguard of, where's the name? Sorry. I'm terrible with that sometimes. At the very least, a vanguard of Yenoga is here. And possibly Yenoga itself. Given how loud that sound is to have traveled all the way down here. Additionally, that other bellowing noise made you think, provoked the images of minotaurs in your mind. And putting that together with the fact that you think that Yenoga, the hyena demon lord, might be here, you think that Baphomet might be up there as well.
Huh.
So not one, but potentially two demon lords are currently on top of Baldur's Gate. And if the chains were to be severed now, and somehow the city got back to the material plane, well, that would be a whole new mess. It's up to you if you wish to tell the others, or keep it to yourself. Alright, we're going back.
All right.
Chains. Oh,
I mean, Will,
Mhm.
isn't there like a BS druid spell that can like just mold the chains into a different shape?
There's many bullshit druid spells at my extent.
What's up, Crescent?
He's like listening more close now. That sounds like two demon lords.
Demon lords.
Lords?
Uh-huh. Bahamut and the fucking hyena demon lord, whatever fucker his name is.
Well, lords or not, I can just.
Do you know what
Yes.
they're saying?
No, but I do know one thing.
Hmm.
If they're still out there when that city goes up, that's gonna be a mess.
I mean, wouldn't
Two
they be
demon lords in a material plane.
I mean, wouldn't they be stopped from going up by like some weird magic stuff? Because they can't go out right now. Because I doubt. Because I would doubt that if they can't go up right now, like forcing a city to go back to the material plane would force them to go back up there as well. Granted, I'm not a demonologist or something.
I'm
Well,
fairly
checks.
certain.
Oh wait, wrong place.
I
Here,
think Quentin.
I have disadvantage, so I don't know.
Whatever's keeping it here. There's only an event put away. It's gonna go back, and anything on there is going back with it.
Well, how do we get them off? We can't. We have to.
Mm.
I mean, shouldn't we wait until we at least got some of the chains loose? Because if we get them out now and then start breaking chains, the chance that another demonologist is gonna get on is pretty high. Because
I'm just saying what I heard. I'm more happy to just keep breaking things.
So, Chris,
Yes?
this book that Will has,
Yep.
does it contain the stat blocks?
It would contain the fantasy equivalent to stat blocks, basically indicating how strong, and it's like it wouldn't contain actual numbers if that's what you're asking, but it would contain enough information that you could, you could use that information in a fight.
What was the name of the demon lords you sent, Crescent?
And I can't for the life of me because I don't know. I need to see how it's spelled to know how to pronounce it personally. But it was like Yaganok.
Oh, Yagnolov.
It's a demon hyena demon lord thing.
Uh,
I think it's one that Noel served, if I'm not mistaken.
Makes sense with the hyena. Out of character. Sin and don't know.
We just see Will going through his book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will
no
is
off,
actually
right?
standing there with his book, reading it.
Any idea what they were arguing about? I don't know if you understand them, but maybe you do.
All you heard was like laughter, basically.
I thought they were not friendly towards each other, these demon lords.
From my understanding, demons are more chaotic. They don't really organize very well.
Wait, are they demon or devil lords?
Demon.
Yeah, they're in the hell.
So
I'm sure
can't we
they're fighting something.
can't we just like call up like one of the devils and be like, hey, these people probably shouldn't be here. Go kick them out.
And then we'll have to deal with a devil.
Yeah, but I preferably deal with the devil than a demon.
Okay. Let's think about this.
Will is just going through the book, and then he comes across a page of Sariel.
The Holly font comes in the covers behind him, and it's kind of makes a sad trumpeting noise.
That's what we need now.
Yes.
So did you say something, Lulu? I wasn't hearing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy shit.
We'll just it's all the NPCs.
Alright. So we need to break the chains to send the city back. But we can't send the city back with the demons up there. Because it will unleash demon lords on the material plane. Why? The demon lords are so concerned with the blood war. Why are they caring about the material plane?
Because that's probably, I don't know.
I mean, are they fighting? I guess this is the chunk of the material plane that they're fighting over?
I mean, maybe, I don't know, devils seem to like soul coins, so maybe the other ones like souls as well, and like, I think the main source of souls is the material plane, so maybe that's why they care so much?
That's a good point. Why did y'all come down here in the first place?
To free this.
To free the city.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in order to free the city, I think you might need to get some demon lords out of it first.
See here, Baphomet, was it? Baphomet appears as a great black-furred minotaur, 20 feet tall with 6 iron horns. An infernal light burns within his eyes, although he is filled with bestial bloodlust, there lies within him a cruel and cunning intellect devoted to subverting all of civilizations.
Weird question.
Go for it.
Why do we give two craps about the land? Can't we just get the people out of here and not care about this piece of land and just let it be here? Because I mean, unless there is something important on it, can't we just leave it here? Because I don't see the importance of it.
Sure, do you know how to open portals back to the material plane that could, muster a entire, or, at least a large chunk of the population of a city through it?
I mean, we got here, so there should be a way. It might take a while, but
Also, that's a big part of infrastructure,
I mean, it's just buildings, right?
I kind of agree with that, yeah, it's just buildings. I mean, only reason I think we should just break the chains and send up the whole island is because, well, that would be the easiest way, I feel. But if you have a way to opening portals in that way, we could just ferry through the entire population.
I mean, do you guys have any idea how many people there are?
Well, I saw a kind of a refugee camp up there, and one in the castle. Were quite a lot of them. Probably less now.
Maybe we can go see how many there are left, and then we can see if we can find a way to bring them back. You had like a tree travel thing, right?
Hmm.
Like you can send people through a tree to another tree, right?
Sure, over a distance, not over planes.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything that goes over planes?
If I did, I wouldn't be here.
I thought you were here for. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Maybe if we asked like the weird dragon man.
we're Dragon Man.
Yeah, like the dragon prince boy who wanted to like have intercourse with that one.
Oh, the annoying one.
I forgot his name.
Hey, Will.
Yes, Sidna?
That nifty book you have there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's signed by my friend Kai.
Oh, good for you. Does it give you any sort of idea, like how fortified they are, how strong they might be, or wise or smart, things like that?
Well, I just brought up the page on Baphomet here. I haven't really gone through it. Let me look. Grizz,
Yes, I'm here.
what can I tell about Baphomet?
You can tell what you want. Like you can phrase the, how you would put AC and HP and things like that into things other than numbers, however way you like.
Well, it doesn't seem to be fond of wearing armor, but it still seems quite hardy. Hardier than...
More to see how how much of an influence it has on others, how charismatic it may be.
Oh, let's see here. How has Kai phrased this? Well, doesn't seem to be very fond of the socializing.
Oh, how not fond of socializing.
Kind of burning down civilization type. Not many people are fond of that. Doesn't seem to be exactly the most... like... It seems to be... probably like... rule through fear, and in that way, not easy to sway.
I have a horrible idea.
Uh-huh.
I can try to banish him.
Too weird, I guess. But if you
There's still the other one as well, but I do love your confidence.
I said it was. I'm being honest. It's a horrible idea.
I raised my hand, and I go like, "They're not from here, are they?"
No, they're not. They're from the abyss.
So I look at the flask Senna is still holding. We can always put one in that thing.
It does seem like when it comes to magic and the like, it does seem that they are quite resistant to it.
Yeah. I don't.
It seems that they would have an easier time breaking out of such spells.
Well,
Not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying that you would probably have to distract him with other spells.
Or weaken him in some way.
Well, yes, weakening them in some way would probably help. According to this, it would seem that they would just probably break free of whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted, but only for a limited amount of time. So if we
Boil
hit
that
them,
down.
I mean,
yeah,
if they can bring up from where they need to be for only a limited amount of time, doesn't that mean they can only be here for a limited amount of time?
I don't know. Doesn't say much about that. It just, I mean, what I'm saying is, if you want to try to put them in a bottle, I'm pretty sure they will just go no fuck off.
No, I'm talking about plane shifting them.
Well, damn.
But the problem is, if I fail, I go with it.
That doesn't sound happy.
Said didn't say it was a good idea.
Hmm. Well, even if you do, there's still the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, I don't think this is a now problem because we're not going to be able to get all the chains loose. Maybe someone else will, like a demon, will. The demon's gonna know about this, right? The devil's gonna know about this, right?
I don't know. What was the name of the other one? The Yinogu?
Yeah, that's the right one. Looks kind of like a big furry hyena thing, if I remember correctly.
Well, let's see. Yinogu, Beast of Butchery. Great battle scarred Knoll, towering at 14 feet tall.
That's not that tall.
Wow. How are... I'm wondering, are they a team? Let's see here.
I don't think any of the demon lords team up.
The Beast of Butchery has a long rivalry with Baphomet, the Horned King. And the two demon lords and their fellow followers attack each other on sight.
That's probably what's going on up there.
So they are probably fighting already. Perhaps we could deal with the chains and hope that one of them wins. And then we only have to deal with one.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad.
Alright, that actually poses a better chance.
I mean, hopefully they're fighting up there. I wouldn't know.
I mean, maybe if I feel better, I can go take a look. But
You look so bad, though, Anissa.
yeah,
Wow,
that's what I'm saying. If I'm feeling better, not right now.
Yeah. Well, do we want to keep? We can. That's. I don't know.
Question to Gris.
Yes?
Does the chain look very tethered? Like is it strained?
It has some sway and give.
I think it's only later that I could make it just come loose on its own. But does it like tether up at certain points and kind of get pulled?
Roll, let's see. That would be a nature check. These chains are quite massive. You can see, like, looking well up, many links away from you, well, far than you guys would have to be in the middle of the air to do anything. That it seems to be, swaying back and forth in that way. You know how, like, there's one little bump in something that sometimes sways. So you do see that.
Well, bollocks to it. I'm gonna try it.
What you doing?
I transmute the rock beneath it to mud.
Ooh.
And this is an effect that remains in place until dispelled.
Hold on, that went off the top of my screen.
40-foot cubes. So you said they were like 20 feet. Like they were 5 feet wide each, at like,
Yes.
but they were like 20 feet
5
with
feet.
the whole link.
5 feet thick.
Yeah, but they were like 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet wide, 5 feet thick.
Yeah, so I can do the entire link that is stuck into the ground.
Okay.
And I don't know how deep it is. But I guess it's 40-foot cube, so I guess it goes 40 feet down.
Yeah. And as the chain just begins to pull, and you see bits of the chunk of the ground beneath of it begin to pull and shake, you hear a voice from beyond shout, "What are you doing?"
Mind your own business.
And,
Wait, who said that?
and with that, Lulu starts, hides behind you and starts crying. And
Oh,
as you
good.
look up, well,
No. Go good.
whoops, sorry.
Why,
that was
why
not
did
still
you
picture.
take me out? Why did you take me out of the bottle?
But
But
basically, you do see that picture. Sorry, I forgot that there's other stuff on there right now.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we
that,
see
We
her.
see Zariel.
that is where we're going to be stopping for this week.
Oh, good! Oh, good!
I have
Where
some,
the fuck did she come from?
I have some research to do.
Oh, how to do a
Oh.
TPK.
No.
Hold on. Where the fuck did she come from?
But
Do I?
But the good news is you did manage to undo one of these links.
Sweet.
Does that give us enough XP to forget all exhaustion?
Oh, there's no XP, but you do all. If you're level 8, you're now level 9.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hooray!
What if you're level 10?
Yeah.
You're still stuck there if you're level 10.
Suck
Shit.
it.
Shit.
Now I have the question: do I want to